Okay. All right. Yes, we lost our hand last week. Our mother told us to do this puzzle thing, and I didn't know what I was doing, and I stuck my hand in a thing, and now I don't have one anymore. So we're gonna find out what the consequences of that are. Because I don't imagine life is gonna go too well for me at the moment. You too hard. Yeah, Rain, I did. And I was told that you reloaded, and I was like, I'm not doing it. I'm going with it. Amputees unite. All right. Let me see. What do I want to do? Let's go with the etiquette this time. Let's go with an etiquette. I mean, he did.
I sense that Mr. Peru is about to surprise us too.
I believed in him. I followed him to the best of my ability. I championed his ideas, defended his decisions, and then, without even realizing it, I became lost.
Now that I've told you everything, you want to take my place, do you? No. I am Emily. You are wasting your time. Louis knows very well how to tell us apart.
Someone had the bang coming from the Duchess's room, and she isn't answering.
Louis,
The Duchess has
you
had quite
really
a
must
few bangs
learn
in
to
her
conceal your weaknesses better. If you don't want your foes to use them against you.
Our desire is to steer the destiny of our respective countries for the good of all, and to no longer suffer the random hazards of history.
It is the natural order of things, Monsieur de Richet.
room.
There have always been men who govern other men. That is simply the way it is.
History forgets them with a disconcerting facility. No one speaks about them, and yet they whisper in the ears of kings and presidents.
They're not watching me as I lose my hand, are they? They weren't here last week.
Filthy swine! I'm going to open this damn door and skin you alive!
What the hell's happening?
You're not going to get the better of us!
Mother?
Louis, you've come around. How do you feel?
Fan-fucking-tastic.
It hurts. Mother? I can't feel my arm.
He seems drunk.
Louis, I had
It's
to
probably
cauterize
blood
it
loss.
with what I could find.
Where's my arm?
We'll get through this, Louis. Don't worry. I think I found
Your
a
whole
solution.
arm
You'll
is
see.
just a little bit.
We gotta leave. No, don't put your arm in there.
Louis, we can't leave without it. It's our last chance. I need to see this through to the end. I must do it.
Well, if you could have done that to begin with, why did you make
done
me
it.
stick my hand in there?
Stubborn as a mule.
Come on, up you get.
You
I'll help
old bitch.
Easy does it. You've lost a lot of blood.
Whoa, knock off McGonagall's sport
And
and
now
some
what?
tiny undies.
Let's take what we came for.
Okay, now I have time to look again. We match our yeah, it's true, we match. No, I've seen one scene in a bowling alley. Rob was like, "You have to see this scene," and it was freaking cool. Roller skate. Oh, it was an alley of some form. In my room too. We got freaky. I wanna get freaky with you. God, I'm gonna stop now. Doing her own stunts. I know, she is badass. Like, the actress, incredible. I've got so much respect for her. Yeah, I do actually want to watch it. It's just kind of like, especially because I haven't been feeling too great, I like to relax and not have to focus on something that I haven't seen before or that I don't have to pay too much attention to, whereas I actually want to take in that show. Lend him a hand, lady. I mean, I can't believe she knew. Yeah, I want to know how you opened it. I want to know how she opened it, because I could have saved myself a lot of pain and hand loss.
Wait. I've gotta know what I did wrong.
That is one fearsome mechanism. In fact, if I hadn't watched you beforehand, I would never have found the right combination.
Then
Tell
how did
me.
she not learn from her mistake before?
Where did I go wrong?
She did. Okay, she did this thing though. She did this exact thing and lost her hand. So how did she learn from my mistake when she did the same thing? I call bullshit. Our mother wants us to be just like her. Third time's the charm, apparently.
Hey, Duck! You're no good, Duck! You never be shit!
You're just like your father. Alright, well. I will. Jesus!
We should start calling Mother Mangela.
Jesus Christ. That was some effective noise use going on there. Now, I don't think, I could be wrong, I don't think it came through on stream, but literally seconds before that scare alert, Rob just let rip this huge reverberating burp. Like, it was no joke. It was like Barney levels. And so I was busy laughing at that when that scare came through. Thank you, Fawzi. The perfect punctuation to belching. Okay. Yeah, you rest in your voice. Oh my God, he is just on fire. You rest in your voice and your glands now, Rain, I hope. Okay, first the nails.
The 3 nails? Yes, it's true. They let you open the iris.
Yes, but you still need to find the right theme, don't you? The fresco was a trap. Apart from the fresco, everything pointed to the crucifixion. The things that make it possible to activate the mechanism are associated with the crucifixion. The cross to activate the mechanism, and the nails to choose a date.
Okay. Let's just get through the door. Don't you start preaching at me, poor man's McGonagall. Now, let's see if we can see... She got a sexy leg thing going! She's kinky! Go, Grandma. You are? Excellent, excellent. Hopefully it settles down for you over the weekend, because that's not fun. Like, I've been there before, and it's not... It kind of freaks you out a little bit, too. Especially when it comes up out of nowhere. Bubbles and sushi? Yeah, I mean, I'll probably be, you know, sharing some of my own
But where
gases.
are we?
I don't know, but we better not hang around.
We better not hang around, okay. Yeah, what did she think she was going to find behind this door? Because she thinks there's a demon.
Do you know what we're looking for?
We have to find that weapon.
Apparently we still haven't found what we're looking for.
What do you know about the Holy Lance, Louis?
The what?
Absolutely
the Lance
nothing.
of Longinus the Centurion.
Oh, it points upwards. I know that.
Yes. The centurion that pierced the side of Christ with his lance. That weapon naturally became a holy relic.
Exactly.
Seriously? You don't really believe that fable, do you?
Every fable is founded on true events. I'm not saying that everything adds up, but imagine if it really did exist.
Very well. Now what?
Well, now you know what you need to find.
Pardon?
I have to get to the wharf to prepare our departure. What? Let's get off this cursed island as quickly as we can. We shall come back when we are ready and armed.
But hang
Too
on.
soon,
Louis,
Mother!
let's first get to safety. We shall come back when we have the upper hand. Fear not. You take care of getting the lance. It's imperative. I'll take care of preparing our departure.
Hang on. At least tell me everything you know about this lance.
But I have never seen it. There's nothing else I can say, Louis. Well, you can always go snooping around Mortimer's study. I remember seeing paintings of Longinus there.
Yeah, that's how I know his thing points upwards. Yeah, let's find out.
Hang on a second.
What's the matter?
And then I'm gonna have a
Why
little
did you
rant.
shoot Emily's sister?
Do you really think now is the right time for this?
Yeah, I insist.
I want to know, Mother. Why did you betray her?
Listen, Louis. I don't think you've really understood my interest in the Al-Azif. It's not just simple curiosity about some old relic.
You tried to kill her.
And I had no choice, for crying out loud. It must not fall into the hands of the demons, or we are all doomed, don't you see? Listen, I don't know exactly what it contains, but I prefer to be one step ahead. If they want it, there must be a reason. And even if I don't know what it is, I want to stop them for safety's sake, no matter what.
Nothing will stop you if I understand correctly. Not
Enough, Louis. If you could see the extent of their power as I do, then you would understand what I'm saying.
All right, we'll do it your way.
No, we won't.
One more thing.
I'll do it
If they find you in possession of the lance, they won't let you get away with it. Choose only one and hide it under your jacket so you don't get caught with it. Then run and meet me on the wharf.
And if I get caught?
If they catch you in possession of the lance, we're all doomed. Do you understand?
Perfectly.
Good. And go talk to Piaggi. He's the one who probably knows the most about this.
Sorry, that was a trauma flashback. Jesus! Fucking bossy old cow! First off, she's cracking jokes about coming armed when she just made me lose my hand. I don't think so, mother. That is way too soon. The monitor was definitely stolen. Of course it was. That's what we thought. They've closed off the search and they're saying what? They just didn't find it?
Yep.
Okay. His thing points at exactly. If you get him in the right mood. Woman, you were a demon. I did not try to kill her, I tried to shoot her and succeeded. Death would be a simple little side effect. Mick, how you doing? Yeah, I also feel like I'm being a little gaslit. I'm not saying the lance is real. I'm just saying you have to find it. Excuse me? What the hell does that even mean? Oh, look at my stump. Hey, I don't know if I'm flexible enough for this. I was gonna try and high-five him, but I don't think I can do it. Not from here. My monitor is too far up the desk for me to try and do that. Alright. I kind of want to look this way, to be honest with you. Oh, he won't. He refuses. Hey. Hey. Someone's ready for something. Alright. Well, I guess I'll go this way then. I love that I'm now just walking around, clutching my bloody stump. I mean, you wouldn't be walking. Realistically speaking, you would not be walking. Fuck. The blood loss alone. Because you can't tell me she cauterized that within the first 2 seconds of it happening. Alright. Anything? Ooh, what are you? Examine.
Well, here we can see this lance has a leaf shape, is gold rimmed, and a fish is engraved on the tip.
Just the tip?
There's several spearheads. I need to find clues to pick the right one. Piaggi knows something about it for sure.
Someone cut my hand off. The next 2 weeks could be a constant stream of curses. Well, and this is the thing. Like, if it was something that is, you know, done to you, as opposed to, like, a proper surgical procedure, yeah, you would be in a lot of pain. You know, when it's actually done as a proper surgical procedure, the amount of drugs they give you. Okay, apparently I couldn't take it. Apparently I wasn't able to take it. The amount of drugs, and they give you like a nerve block and things as well, so you literally can feel nothing. Which, you know, good. Weird.
Flavius
but good.
Aetius.
Flavius Aetius, the vanquisher of the Catalonian plains.
I remember. He was the Roman general who defeated Attila and his hordes in the terrible battle of the Catalonian plains. Flavius Aetius, the one they call the last of the Romans. He was assassinated by his own emperor, who was jealous of all his victories. But how did he end up here?
Just the tip, I promise. That's how Flavius ended up here. He made a promise he couldn't keep. And now he's in his grave. Alright. Who are you?
The sarcophagus has been ravaged by time. It's sort of ageless, I guess. It's entirely sculpted.
Okay, well I can't do anything with that, so let's just leave it alone. Hey, you know what's gonna be really interesting is if I have to like get into a fight or something, have I got like a disadvantage now, like in D&D? Examine.
We can see that this lance has a particular spear shape. It is coated in gold.
Got it.
You can
Jesus,
distinguish the symbol of a fish engraved on the tip, barely noticeable. There's several spearheads. I need to find clues to pick the right one. Piaggi knows something about it
I
for
just
sure.
want them all. I don't care what my mother says. Alright. Piaggi! You've been banging my mother again, Piaggi. Is this the one I was just looking at? No? Look, there's spears everywhere, but either way, I need to talk to Cardinal before I do anything else. So, how the hell am I going to find the Cardinal? Sir? Is this a way to the house? No, this is not a way to the house. Where the hell's the Cardinal? There he is. I mean, it's very cool. Do you know what? It gives me kind of Tomb Raider feels. Like, aside from... No, you know what? Even to a degree this. I get some Tomb Raider vibes from this. Except, you know, with less parkour. And less boo. Where's the Duchess when you need her? Alright. Maybe I just keep running back and try and go this way. Because... that's all I can think. I know, like even when he's running, like it's still, he's still kind of holding it up in the air, which makes sense. Why didn't she give me a sling? See, I'm telling you, our mother is out to get us. She didn't even make me a sling. She sassed me and said that I need to be armed and won't even sling it back for me. And more Illuminati sexy time and demons. Wait, are all of those things happening at once? I could still be into it. 2 kilograms of barra, 3 kilograms of flathead, and 1 kilogram of salmon and 1 of whiting. For 85, that's actually pretty good. Like, again, I know it's frozen, but fresh frozen is still better than, well, not eating. I'm going the right way, aren't I? I hope I'm going the right way. I'm not going the right way! It's alright. So we're going full pescatarian. Well, not full pescatarian. We are just eliminating most meat. And, you know, it's the one meat that we can both eat without it feeling kind of gross. For me, for the autoimmune, it's particularly good because it gives me a lot of the stuff that I need. And in general, we're both finding that when we eat too much in the way of any other kind of meat, we don't feel too well. So, I'm giving it a red hot go. Will you let me in here now? Thank you. Excuse me, what just happened? Oh. Okay. I kind of did like a weird little thingy. I did a weird thingy. Alright, where the hell am I going? Oh, this way. Yeah, so we've I've already started doing gluten-free from the beginning of the year, and it's been pretty good. So Rob is also doing gluten-free. We're doing kind of dairy-free, not entirely. Limiting dairy. And still having it, you know, occasionally, or when we really, you know, can't find a substitute, for example. Alright, I'm gonna try and find my way out of here again. I think it's this way. Yeah, so it's gonna, you know, sort of give us an idea about how we'll go health-wise, because we both really kind of started the new year with this goal of wanting to feel better overall and get more energy and things, because, you know, as it stands, the energy levels aren't the greatest, you know? Well, I guess... let's try going this way. 14 meals at $6 per dinner. With veg looking at $8 dinner for the choice. See, that's pretty good. That's pretty cost effective. And that's the other thing we need to be sure of. If I were a cardinal, where would I be? Alright, well, let's just go upstairs. Maybe he's up here, because I need to look at the picture of the lance again. Oh, is that just a man sweeping? Is that one of the masked man? Ah, here we go. Eh. Indiana has fallen asleep behind my monitor. And he's got a blanket, so he's doing these ones. It's pretty cute. Wish my dad was more keen on things like pork or chicken or fish. My options are pretty limited. And that's it. Like, especially, you know, I think it's probably a lot harder when you've grown up eating a, you know, pretty wide variety of things, as opposed to growing up eating, you know, especially beef or lamb and things like that, because they're kind of the predominant meat. You know, I did, you know, kind of grow up eating, you know, initially like fish fingers and things like that. Oh, it's the bird. Hi, Waldo. He won't talk to me now. But I fed you, Waldo. I fed you. Traitorous bastard. All right. Let's look at this. Lots. Yeah, Rob will have more trouble than me. I can take or leave beef. Explains why I'm bisexual, doesn't it? But Rob is, you know, is a big meat eater. Whereas I'm kind of like, eh. Alright, examine.
Longinus is holding the Holy Lance in his left hand, and I'll bet he's holding the sponge soaked in holy blood in the other hand. Yes! Here we can see that the Holy Lance is represented in the shape of a spear.
Distrust?
I better make sure I check this twice. It's a work that dates from the Renaissance. There's nothing to say that it's not based on erroneous elements.
He's flexing his stump. I don't know you, Mr. One-Hand Person. I know. Waldo, rude, man. Ablest bird. Ground turkey is a good sub. Oh, yeah, turkey is something that we've had quite a bit before.
This work is an order from Lord Mortimer. All the details have been conceived with a specific goal in mind. Upon closer examination, you can see that even the style clashes with that of most of the other works in the manor. No, if Mortimer has taken special care as the conception and the exhibition of this painting in his study, in the same way as for the Nightmare painting, it must be of some significance. And that is indeed the true shape of the Holy Lance, a spear shape.
Okay.
But I believe what I read in the letter from Milan addressed to Mortimer. There's every reason to believe that this painting has been modified according to his guidelines to represent the true shape of the Holy Lance, a spear shape. There's only one way of being sure. I'll have to find other clues that will confirm this information.
Okay. He keeps saying that it's a spear shape. I'm very confused because I assumed that the spear would in fact look like a spear, you know? Or the lance would in fact look like a spear. So what are we actually trying to figure out here? Alright, let's read these letters again. No. Alright. We'll go and find the cardinal then. The cardinal is probably our answer here. Now, the last time I remember seeing the cardinal, he was in the red room, which is clearly not just the red room. It's, you know, the red room. It was like the meeting room, wasn't it? So, yeah, salmon has helped a huge amount because, like, we both really love salmon. Salmon is, like, for me, the favorite fish. Alright, well, the red room's downstairs. So, let's go here first. Red room. Red room. Red room! That's the forecourt. Portrait gallery, library, service stairs. Great conclave chamber, Batman! Alright, let's try this one. We'll go this way. Teriyaki salmon rice balls. Oh, yeah, it would be. Yeah, oh, what was it? Rob made us this thing the other night. It was honey soy, salmon, and mashed potato. This was 2 nights ago. I can't remember stuff. This is not the room I thought it was. This is this room. This is like the conference-y room. So maybe it's actually upstairs. It's upstairs, isn't it? It's on the 2nd floor. It's where I was. Why can I not remember things? Things are hard. Yeah, that was it. It was really good. Okay. Then we go up. Might make Thai sweet chili salmon and noodles. Ooh, that sounds good. Alright, so which is the room? Adams room, Washington room, Von Wollner, tower room. Is it the tower room? I think it's the tower room. Anything. You gotta get a walk. Yeah, you do need to get a walk. No, this is the traumatic room. I don't need to be in here. That puzzle was horrific. Peru, Bonaparte, Hillsborough, Deriche, Godoy. Where the hell's the red room? Excuse me, sir. Can you direct me to the red room?
Pardon me, monsieur, but I have work to do.
You rude shit. Pardon me, monsieur, but I have work to do. Alright, can I... How do I switch floors here? Can I... Here we go. That's Mortimer's office. Is it just like... That's the garden. That's the exterior. So where's the room that I need? Alright, maybe he's just in his room then. Maybe the cardinal is literally just in his room. Which is... Where's the cardinal's room gone? I've lost the cardinal! Maybe he's lost a hand too. Jacques Peru. Napoleon. Why am I this way? Why can I never remember anything? Oh, hello, lover. While we're here.
Hey, listen!
Watch out! Emily? I need some healing. She's not here. Well, that doesn't help me at all. Who's gonna fix my hand? Godoy. Every time I say Godoy, all I hear is doy. I swear to God, the cardinal was here. The cardinal had a room. Oh no, absolutely coffee. Absolutely. Have a lovely night's sleep. And get good rest and I will catch you tomorrow.
The cardinal's not in his room. I bet he went back to stuffing himself.
To stuffing himself, eh? Sounds kinky. I haven't been in here yet, have I? I don't think I've been in here at all. Alright, well, let that means he's in somewhere getting food. But before I figure that out...
Dear Giuseppe, poor health forbids me from joining you. Please thank Sir Gregory for his invitation to Lord Mortimer's. I'm convinced you'll be able to strengthen our agreements. Please tell Sir Gregory that his enterprise concerning our friend, Cardinal Bishop Chiaramonti, is following its course. I place my trust in you. May God bless you and give you protection.
What enterprise
SS
would that
Giovanni
be?
Angelici.
What enterprise would that be? No, don't need you. Do you know what? We do need you. We're gonna eat that. And then we're gonna take that. No. Ooh, ooh.
Venus and Cupid with a satyr, a Correggio. Innocence, indiscretion, and lechery. Giuseppe must love that.
Ah, I wanted to snoop. Alright, well, let's go find him then. He's got nothing saucy in his room whatsoever. Nope, can't reach. Out of reach. Alright, so the food hall is, I would say, downstairs. That makes sense, right? I don't know how mansions work, man. How does one rich person? They probably don't refer to themselves as rich person. Stairs. Let's not get too cocky. Conclave chamber, portrait gallery, library, dining hall. All right. This way? Yeah. All right. We just keep running until we find the food, basically. Sounds about right to me. Oh, Cardinal Piaggi. Not there. Not there. So that's the gallery that I was just in, right? Or is this? There's the library, and then I just go over here. Don't I? It's not where I go. I hope it's where I go. It's. Wait a second. What? Was I just in the dining hall? Is that where I just was? Was I just in the dining hall? I don't know what's happening! I'm going this way. This map is telling me lies. Alright, this is the red area. This is what I need. That map lies. Here he is. Hey, bud. Look, it's a perfect opportunity to push him off. Figure I just stand here casually. No? Oh, okay. I can't just converse while we're standing here? Cardinal? I lost my hand. Don't suppose you can ask God for a new one for
Your
me?
Eminence, would you have a moment to spare?
Not now, Louis. Please, leave me alone.
I beg your pardon?
I want to be alone.
I want
Very well.
to be alone.
I'm only searching for information about the lance of Longinus, the soldier. If you could...
You are not listening to me. You are playing with fire.
I heard you speak to Mr. von Wollner about it, and I was wondering if you could tell me something about it.
That was a private conversation. How could I have known that he was listening to us?
I see what you mean.
Louis, don't push it. Leave while you still can.
Your Eminence, are you all right?
He's gonna jump, isn't he?
Your Eminence, are you with me?
He's gonna jump.
Can you turn around, please?
What do you want to know about the Holy Lance, Louis?
Your
Why
Eminence,
does he sound
turn
like
around.
Dracula?
This is the weapon used by a Roman centurion on the very day Christ was nailed to the cross.
Look at me.
Longinus thrust his lance in the right side of Jesus.
Please.
As you wish. So, you are looking for the Holy Lance of Longinus, are you?
Oh, I don't have the skills that I need for
Frank
this.
and direct. I like that. Thank you for not trying to be sly. You are looking for the lance. You should know, you are not the only one. Lord Mortimer has spent a good part of his life and his fortune trying to find it. Never will he let you have it. But tell me, before going any further, have you spoken to anyone else about this?
No.
No, you are the first I've spoken to about it, Your Eminence.
Come now, Louis. Are you quite sure of that?
I mean, does our mother count? Oh.
Yes, my mother knows about it.
Of course, Sarah. Who else?
No one.
No one else.
What are you going to use the lance for, exactly?
Well... to drive away the demons?
If I told you why I needed this lance, you would never believe it.
Trust me, you can tell me anything.
It's our only chance to vanquish the demons.
Oh, my dear God, Louis. You sound just like Sarah. Do you realize you are following the same path, step by step?
I know.
Sarah also started by imagining things.
I knew
she
it!
too spoke of demons, I am told.
She's batshit.
She could no longer speak to anyone, and saw a hidden monster in every guest, lurking in the shadows, ready to devour her. You must let us help you. Louis, I thank you for your sincerity. I shall answer you about Longinus. You deserve to be told. His spear-headed lance did indeed pierce the side of the Messiah. His blood gushed out, covering the head of the lance. It was covered in the blood of Christ.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Eminence.
You are welcome.
Okay.
Be careful, Louis. You are
That
on
doesn't
a
really help
perilous
me.
path. Don't follow Sarah's demons, my boy. Don't delve too deeply into her delusions, or you won't be able to come back. The demons that she is frantically trying to drive away are in her own mind. Take good care of yourself. God keep you.
Okay, so he turned around and like wiped his nose. And we've been having nosebleeds this whole time after having visions. I wonder if... I don't know what's causing the visions, but I wonder if he is also having them. And that makes me trust even less. Priesty Man must have been skiing the Alps. It's funny because the whole Spear and Longinus thing was a huge storyline. Oh my god, was it in Raw? I remember it. I remember it very well. Is he a vampire? Well, I was saying, he sounds like Dracula. He literally sounded like Dracula at one point there. I thought he was going to turn around and tell me he wanted to suck my blood. Okay. Possible information sources. Sacred texts. Okay, so the library. Artistic depictions. Specialist in ESO. Do I have anyone that's that? Wait, here we go. Well, she dead. Can't use you. Haven't found your strengths. She's also dead. He's also dead. We've gotten a few people killed so far. Alright, none of them are really... I don't know who's strong in an esoteric manner, so let's look at the library. Mathematica, my nemesis.
Atrus, the Miller brothers. Mother expressly forbade me from reading it.
So, rebel! Louis, read the books you want to read. Now, so it's possible there's no religious texts in here. If I were a religious text, where would I be? Alright, this is the portrait gallery, so I guess I need to look for spears. Or like a crucifixion picture, maybe? We have the Last Supper around here, don't we? There it is. Can you help me?
The Last Supper by Leonardo da Vinci.
Nope.
The last day before his crucifixion, Jesus announces that he will be betrayed by one of his disciples.
Nope, no spears. Ooh, what's that? What's that? That's a thing I can't reach. Crucifixion? Good. Line on the left. One crucifixion. We just line up. Look. I mean, I'm sure we can find. Look, right here. It's like I knew. What does it say?
Christ Crucified by Velasquez. Look, someone's left a note there. Reserved for the Duke of Alcudia.
Okay, so we're going to talk to Godoy? Maybe? Yeah, we can just line up. Look, they can literally just stick me right next to him. Book?
The Song of Roland.
No.
Roland feeleth his death is near, his brain is oozing by either ear. With his brain oozing, it's already remarkable that he can feel anything.
Look, I mean, you know, my brain oozes out all the time. I can feel it, unfortunately. Alright, well. Godoy. If I were Godoy, where would I be? We'll try his room. I don't know if that's even going to help me, honestly. We'll give it a shot. A red hot go. The other possibility in terms of, like, if I'm looking for a sacred text, where is Godoy? He's over here, right? Yeah. If I'm looking for a sacred text, it's possible it is still upstairs, or doesn't have anything else here. Maybe in the vault? That's possible as well. Alright, that is Jacques Peru. Ooh. Napoleon. So that would be Godoy over here. No, that's Emily. God damn it. Godoy. Godoy, how you going? Damn it! Really? Fine.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Where the hell is everybody? Alright, let's try outside then. Maybe they've gone for a little adventure. This way? Can I go this way? Waiting for Godoy. Oh, really?
Lord Mortimer certainly has a
can't
taste for
leave.
staging rooms.
No, nobody made it. You were the first. Alright, we've got texts in here. Let's see if we can find an ancient one.
I have no
Anything
space
here?
left.
No?
I'll retrieve it later.
Well, a sacred one. No, leave.
Chronicles of the Amber Princes.
No.
As I recall, Dorkin was my favorite character.
This is like that time in Critical Role where they threw flammable oil in the bad guy named Lorenzo and nobody made a Lorenzo's oil joke. Just missed opportunities. Missed opportunities everywhere. Alright, well. Well. Let's try and, I guess we try and get outside. The garden is around here somewhere. I just don't know where that somewhere is. Can I have you? Thank you. Ooh, have I cracked you?
A chest with a motif representing the alchemical symbol of water.
Oh, this, I'm just picking the locks. Royal jelly. Okay, well, I don't need it. I am not ready for that jelly. If I'm going to the garden, where the fuck do I go? This way? I want to say this way. This way! Is there nobody out here to help me? Excuse me. Where is everybody? There's literally... We can't go into Napoleon's room or Godoy's. Maybe they're in there and, like, I just can't get to them. One of them came... Oh, my God. Yeah. It is. It's funny. Like, the things that we used to have when we were younger... Those were the days, my friend. Yeah, they just can't do it anymore. Can't do that shit. My body won't accept it. And they do taste like ass. Can we get around here? Oh, no? Okay. Alright, well, let's, Get in there! How did I get in there before? I don't remember how I got in there before. How did I get in there before? What would you do if I sang out of tune? Wonder Years, man. Flashbacks. You fell asleep sitting in the chair. Why am I not surprised? You have a gift, my man. You do. Alright, well, I can't even go in there. What is that? Oh, that just takes me to inside the house. I don't want to go inside the house. Oh, Winnie Cooper. You know she's like some kind of math genius now, right? She's like full genius levels math whiz. I'm like, I don't understand. Like, in general, I don't understand because, you know, math. Alright, well, let's kind of makes her, you know, makes her more attractive even, to be honest. Let's try down here again. Because I really don't know. We'll go and look at some of the spears if I can't find anything. But there is a sacred text up here. The fish fly. Yeah, it's the general fishiness of the... Smells fishy, you know? Why? On the other hand, I am quite fond of it.
The Bible must mean the lance which finally took the life of Christ.
Remember or find a clue?
The Gospel of St. John is the most detailed on the subject of the crucifixion.
When they came to Jesus and saw that he was dead already, they broke not his legs, but one of the soldiers with a shimmering lance pierced his side, and forthwith there came out blood and water. And he that saw it bore witness, and his record is true, and he knoweth that he saith true, that ye might believe.
A shimmering lance? What is this telling me?
Just letting you know, whoever wrote that section of the Bible, coagulation is a thing. Marigold just made an amazing cauliflower and tuna casserole. I'm like fully obsessed with cauliflower at the moment because Rob's been cooking with a bunch of it. And what was it? Rob made this, I'll get him to type it in chat. It was like an Indian tray bake with cauliflower and stuff. It was so good. But he also did a cauliflower cheese and chicken. It was very good. It is very versatile. I love it. Oh yeah, when Rob was at the supermarket, he called me and was like, that cheese is here. I was like, oh, the goat cheese. Yum. Find a clue of what the lance looks like.
Medieval Hermetic traditions evoke the idea of using noble materials for relics, which the monasteries often made themselves in order to attract pilgrims. Of course, they had to inspire greatness. So here, we might think of gold, whereas a centurion could not have hoped for anything better than copper at the time. The true lance would not have been a luxurious weapon.
It's called a lance. Hello?
The name of the Roman soldier who killed Christ never appears in the biblical canon. Yet, it is said that he was a centurion and was called Longinus.
Longinus Dickinus? Alright, well. Hey, I wonder if my hand is still in here. Oh, hey, I got a nail. Where's my hand? No, but like, where is it? Where did it actually go? Surely it's just kicking around in there. It's Spencer. It is so worth it. Longinus was played by Sebastian Roche, who ended up... Oh my god. And I love Sebastian Roche. He's so good. The first thing I ever saw him in was the Merlin TV miniseries with Sam Neill and Isabella Rossellini. And I love that series in general. But he was so good in it. Alright, so...
This sarcophagus is engraved with the name of Clemens III. Good God! The one whose cross allowed me to enter.
Okay, I guess I know that
That
name.
was the Pope from the Middle Ages who inspired the Third Crusade. He gave the Roman people the power to elect their magistrates.
Game, I hope you realize that my brain, she ain't gonna retain this stuff. Oh, Grandma, she ain't what
This
she
one
used
has
to
no
be and all
name.
that.
I wonder who it was for.
So what do you look like? You look like you got blood on you. Examine.
I
and
can
it looks
see
gold.
that this spear has a so-called leaf shape. It is copper-rimmed.
Copper ring.
I can see the tip is engraved with the symbol of the Eye of Ra.
He was Gawain. Alright, well if it's got the Eye of Ra on it, then that's not gonna help me at all, is it? I loved Martin Short in that miniseries as well. That was, I think, the first, apart from Three Amigos, the first thing I saw Martin Short in as well. Yeah, me too. Still got it. I still got it. I'm stuck on the fire. Alright, well I guess I'll try going this way. He was fantastic. I mean, I really need to watch Murders in the Building. I still haven't watched it. Because Steve Martin and Martin Short, perfect, you know? And I mean, getting stuff like Meryl Streep in and stuff as well, it's only going to add to the appeal for me. Can I have you? Alright, let's look for different spearheads, I guess, then. That was the one with the thingies. You know, the thingies. Why do I even talk? Three Amigos. Ha, 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 ha. See, it takes away from it when you can't see the thrust, but you can imagine it. Inner Space. I don't know if I've seen Inner Space. Oh, but I may have to remedy that. Right, do you have blood on you? You don't look like you have blood.
We can see that this lance has a leaf shape, and, well, it's in gold. I can see that a crucifix is engraved on the tip, just barely visible.
Okay. Meg Ryan, Dennis Quaid, Martin Short. Oh, Dennis Quaid as well? That leaf looks sus. Well, I mean, everything looks a bit sus to me, if you ask. But, you know, it's gonna be used for something terrible. Okay. Hey, sir! Sir! I'm pressing W. I'm pressing W and W only. And he just doesn't want a bar of it. Let's just inch him towards it. Oh, this feels dramatic.
Let's take a look at this lance here. It has a very special leaf
Very
shape.
special
It is
leaf
copper
shape,
rimmed,
eh?
and I can see a fish symbol engraved on the tip.
Yeah, it's copper rimmed. We're looking for gold. Ish gold! I don't think that's it either.
I can see that
It does
this
have
lance
blood.
has the shape of a boar spear. The blade is partially coated in copper, and
Partially.
I can just make out the symbol of the Eye of Ra engraved on the tip.
Okay, so I guess the question is, like, 'cause what have we learned about Longinus? Or Longinus? Because it's not that much so far.
I can see this lance has A spear shape. It is copper
Got the
rimmed.
Jesus
It has
fish.
been engraved with the symbol of the Christian fish on the tip.
You know, it's funny because as someone who was raised very Catholic, I should know what it's called. No idea.
This lance has a leaf shape. It is copper rimmed. The symbol of the Christian fish is engraved on the tip.
What? I mean, listen. If there is a dick joke in your heart, I beg of you to let it out.
I can see that this lance has a so-called leaf shape. It is clearly made of iron.
A
and
so-called
I
leaf
can make
shape.
out a sun engraved on the
Made
tip.
out of iron. Okay. Also, if you got a dick in your heart, there's a real problem because, you know, anatomically that is not correct. Well.
The sarcophagus of Lord Mortimer.
Oh. Oh.
Let's see what we can find here.
I was joking about vampires before.
It's the only sarcophagus in this crypt which appears to bear the Mortimer family name. What ancestor can it be? There's no inscription.
Descartes, they shall take our foreskin, but they shall never take our freedom! Oh, the recent D&D game didn't... Yes, we did. We stole the dick-shaped wind chimes, and we're giving them to Dalus, aren't we? I think we're giving them to our roguish friend. So yeah, we did. And then, this is the thing, during our D&D game, yes, this is a thing that happened. But then we also all consecutively decided, do you know what? We have to look this up to see what comes up. Never Google dick-shaped wind chime, just for the record. I'm sure no one else needs to be told this,
Let's see what we can find here. It's far too heavy. I'm not going to be able to do it on my own.
Well, it's because you're using your stump, man. Put your butt against it and just wiggle. Alright, is there anything else I can do with
The
it?
sarcophagus of Lord Mortimer.
Nah. What's written behind my cam? Oh, it's just my possible information sources. So, Dick Chimes was my nickname in high school. You don't have to give me an answer, but I do have to pose the question: which part dangled? Please don't answer it, okay? You really don't need to. But I had to say it because, you know, otherwise it stays lodged in here for the whole night. Can I just jump? Sarcophagus? Imhotep! Dude, it's basically open any... I know, it's insane. The answer is yes. Ah, the answer to all life's great questions. Alright, well, I have no idea what I'm actually doing. I've got to find sacred texts, specialists in esotericism, or artistic depictions. Now, I figured the crucifixion was the best artistic depiction I could find. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe there's a different artistic depiction. So let's go back in here. We're going back in. Oh, and I'm hiccuping. Oh, that was sushi. Sushi hiccup. Now I want a business card that says Richard James, percussionist. Oh, God, dark. Alright, get that ass up those stairs, sir. Do you know what? Here's the thing, right? We just had a whole conversation with that priest. He didn't even comment on my missing hand. He wasn't like, bro, what's up with your arm? You know, just don't follow in your mother's footsteps. By the way, can I suck your neck later? He didn't even help. Still the greatest movie. Alright. You fuckers need to help me. I need assistance. I don't think the naked lady is really gonna help me. Is that a babby? I think that's a babby. What's this? I can't look at it. Never mind, it doesn't matter what it is. Okay, I can't look at any of those. By you fuckers, did you... Jesus and the 12 Apostles? Yes, yes I did. Entirely. Every single one of them is to blame. You and you and you and you and you. Alright, lots of nudie pics. I'm sensing a theme. Let's just
A
look
meeting
at
between
pictures.
Louis XIV and Philippe V. I wonder why Mortimer's particularly fond of this painting. The Company by Rembrandt.
Okay, very helpful, Louis. Very helpful.
The Fall of Phaeton. Another painting by Rubens. Poor Phaeton, struck by lightning for borrowing his father's chariot and losing control of it. Moral, don't steal Dad's chariot.
Struck by lightning for stealing a car. That's a
François
pretty
Premier,
fucking
Receiving
big
the Holy
punishment.
Family. A painting by Raphael.
Louis, Louis, oh baby, we gotta go. Don't start me singing. You know better than that. Yeah, that's where I just came from. Never mind. Don't want to go out there again. All right. Well, I can't rely on any of you fuckers, can I?
Celia, that name means nothing to me.
Maybe I'm just going back up to Mortimer. Maybe we'll just go back to Mortimer's office again. Which means I need to go back this way. Blasphemer! That's me. You know it. Alright. Stairs. Oh, yeah. So we're going to Taylor on some day in February because I have a really shit brain. But the MCG does this thing, and I don't know if it's specifically for this concert or if it's in general, but if you have accessible tickets, they do like this, let's call it an orientation day. So basically you get to go without the crowds and all of the rest of it and find your way around, and you know, an accessibility tour is basically what it is. I just think it's a really freaking cool idea. Like, I'm really impressed with that being a thing, because like, aside from, you know, obviously having a physical disability, it can be overwhelming, but for anyone with like autism or anything like that, it means that they don't have to deal with quite as many people in crowds when trying to figure out what to do on the day itself. So I'm really impressed with it. It's like up here, isn't it? There's an up around here somewhere. God, this is like Labyrinth. You missed the wrong entryway and you're screwed. Up here? I want to say we're up here. Here! I probably ran past it twice, didn't I? I'm sure I did. Alright, let's look at... Hang on a minute. Hey, look, that's a spear.
Saint Longinus. Let's take a closer look at his lance.
Excuse me, sir, can you drop your pants? I'd like to look at your great big lance.
It is shaped like a leaf, like the real lance, maybe. How can I be sure? No, this is too easy. Mortimer's trying to throw me off the track again. It seems too visible to be true. Impossible not to see the statue on first glance, given its size. And Mortimer has no interest in making the shape of the true lance so easy to see.
It's difficult not to see it, considering the size. You just went looking to see if the dev team have done anything since? Penis! Well, that's what they've done since? They're working in porn now? What should I think?
I think the statue does represent Longinus, armed with a lance that wounded Jesus. The Holy Lance. How can I find out if this is an exact representation? There's no way of being certain of it.
Oh, man. That would be amazing. Just, I mean, there's plenty of porn games out there already, let's be real. They did a Vampire the Mask. Wait, which one? Which one? Because I'm pretty sure I got one free with Humble last year. I couldn't tell you what it was off the top of my head. Swan Song? That's like, yeah, I think that's the one I got. That's so cool. Oh my god. Navigation, Louis.
Devil's Thorn.
Devil's Thorn. Okay, well, thanks for showing me your spear, Longinus. Let's have another look around then, I guess. Let's look for books. Looking in books and cooking the rooks. No? Are there no books here? Oh my god, sir. Okay, can I do anything different with this one? Can I just read the
Adoration of the Shepherds with Saints Longinus and John. Giulio Romano. 1534.
So it's not gonna... 1534, Giulio Romano. I don't know that that helps me at all, to be honest with you. I'm guessing I can't bust in here again, hey? No? That's unfortunate. Oh, the bird's not talking at all, so it kind of freaked me out a little bit. Actually, I wonder. Oh, there he goes. He's talking now. No, none of these other ones allow me to inspect them anymore. Okay, so that's they're literally the only things I can inspect in here are that and this. So we've already looked at your giant spear, sir. Okay. Piaggi told me it was the shape of a boar. Oh, we actually already saw the boar, didn't we? Place the spear in the launch. Why is the vagina so long? Please, I don't need help with that. Fucking smart ass, Rob. Alright, okay, so we're looking for the boar spear. I need to think. Mentions a shiny metal. I mean, didn't he kind of indicate that it should be gold? I noticed on the painting of Longinus that it had a shape of a spear, which is what Mortimer's opinion confirmed. The statue of Longinus shows it in the shape of a leaf. Alright, well, let's try the spear one. And we're going back again. I'm on the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. Exactly, all metal is shiny if you polish it. I'd have to, yeah, probably a good idea, honestly. Because, oh wait, are we talking? Yeah, okay. Yeah, well that's a necessary sooner than later. Because, I've needed it lately. My body, she hates me. She fucking hates me. Oh, I'm all out. Hey, Roberto.
No.
I just need water. There's cold water in the fridge, please.
I have to put pants on.
You don't have to put pants on. No one can see you from here. This is the beauty of having my desk here now. Hey, I'm probably not wearing pants. For all you know. Alright, so I'm going to the portrait gallery. Onwards, ho! Alright. I'm not wearing any pants. News at 11. But this is the problem. It's not news. The amount of, like, I remember, like, we're talking back when I streamed Detroit Become Human. That was, what, like, 2019? I remember there was a spider on my roof. It's over there. There was a spider on my roof, and I had to completely change my scene because I wasn't wearing pants. I had to get the spider. What happens? These things. Oh, Kenji. Jesus Christ, kids. He has jump scared me like 3 times today. Alright. Back down we go. Oh god. This is the worst part, trying to find my way through the maze. Because I'm that's not from the water, from the fridge, but thanks anyway. Okay. How the hell did I get to where I am right now? I'm somewhere where I don't know where I am. Okay. Jesus Christ. Alright, okay. Okay. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're back in the groove. Oh god, just like every single time. Like, I've already solved it. Just let me walk through. It's grass, for fuck's sake. Just chop it down, Louis. Use your good hand, but chop it down. Alright. Now, where was this boar spear? Because that's probably my one. Excuse me, you great bloody boar. Where are you? Which one was it? I know, just step. He's still got both his legs. Hell, I'm one down and I could probably step over it. Where? That's a leaf. You watch. That'll be the one I was looking for. Examine.
This lance has got a blade in the shape of a spear. Its blade is an iron or steel, I think. I can make out a rising sun engraved on the
That's a lot of nuts!
He just left with nuts! Okay. We're looking for a boar. Other than me. Excuse me? Are you what I'm looking for?
We can see that this lance has a particular spear shape.
No, that's
it
a
is
Jesus
coated in
fish.
gold. You can distinguish the symbol of the fish engraved on the tip, barely noticeable.
Leave. This way. Oh. That's what I need you to do for me, Rob. I need you to fix that sound for me, because I've got all my sounds except for one. Bend and stretch. Reach for the stars. Do you know what I also realized? Is I probably have got an affection for bees. Affection for bees because of Mr. Doobie. I'm blaming him. Mix, how you doing? How have you been? Is that's that one? An affection. It's affection for...
Hello, motherfucker.
Hello, motherfucker. It's Kiwi for affection. I've got an affection for them. I'm just gonna have to click everything at this point, aren't I? Because I don't remember which one was the boar. You got the gym today? Nice.
We can see that this lance has a leaf shape, and, well, it's in gold. I can see that a crucifix is engraved on the tip, just barely visible.
Yep. I'll go, but I'd rather not. I'd rather be lazy. Look. Relatable statements up in here. I get it. I understand. Feel like the ball one was maybe down here. Which one was it?
This lance has a leaf shape. It is copper rimmed. The symbol of the Christian fish is engraved on the
Jesus
tip.
fish. That's a Jesus fish. I can see it from here. I got no interest in your fish. That's the symbol of Ra. Okay. Oh yeah, we lost our hand, yep. In the big, big way. I mean, it was hilarious.
I can see that this lance has a so-called leaf shape. It is clearly made of iron, and I can make out a sun engraved on the tip.
But begins with an I. Speaking of I have no fucking idea what I'm looking for now because I can't find the thing that I'm looking for. I had the boar one before. I saw the boar. Okay.
What about this lance? It's got a spear shape.
Yep.
And the blade is partly made of copper.
Uh-huh.
A barely visible crucifix is engraved on the blade.
What if I intentionally pick the wrong one? How about that for you? What if I pick the wrong one on purpose? Because again, I don't know what to give a trust mother. Oh, see, as it turns out, Mix, when we started the game, she went over and she just clicked the thing. I didn't have to lose my hand. She apparently knew what she was doing the whole dang time. What if you get it wrong and pick the right one? Look, that doesn't sound like something I would do at all. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, is this the one? I think I've probably clicked this one like 3 times.
This lance has got a blade in the shape of a spear. Its blade is in iron or steel, I think.
That's the sun.
I can make out a rising sun engraved on the tip.
There is a house in New Orleans they call the rising sun. I'm sure it has to be one of the spear ones, honestly. I feel like it has to be. Let's just click some of these ones anyway, because I want to see if I'm maybe imagining it.
Well, here we can see this lance has a leaf shape, is gold rimmed, and a fish is engraved on the tip.
I don't want the fish. Get out of here with your fish. There's too many fish. So long and thanks for all the fish. Hey Evie, that's me. You made a new emote. Oh god, I'm dreading it already. What is it? Because it's something terrible, isn't it? I mean, amazing, but terrible. Oh god, it's being spammed. I can hear the clicking. The mad clicking. What does it say? No pants! Listen, it's kind of perfect, okay? Except, I will say, it doesn't really look like pants. I don't know what it looks like. Are there any? There are some here. Examine?
I can see that this lance has a so-called leaf shape. It is made entirely of iron. I can see that the tip is engraved with the symbol of the sun.
This the ball one?
I can see that this lance has the characteristic shape of a spear. It is made of iron, and its tip is engraved with a cross.
No, no cross. Boar! Ooh, what are you?
A fragment of amber.
Ooh, amber. Looks like pants to me. Very odd pants, but still a kind of pants. If you hover over it, you get a big version. Okay, okay. As long as it looks like pants. Otherwise, you could do one that says pants are overrated. Because that's how I feel. Think I can go past here? No? Where was the ball one? I know, I saw it. I'm dead set that it said, this has got the shape of a ball. And then I went exploring more because I still wasn't sure. And everything I'm saying rhymes now. Oh, let's click you. Everything gets clicked.
I can see that this spear has a so-called leaf shape. It is copper rimmed. I can see the tip is engraved with the symbol of the Eye of Ra.
Ra, Roma, Roma, ma. Nope, Gaga has no place in this cult / secret society.
This one has no name. I wonder who it was for.
I'm literally just running around in circles now, and I, honest to God, have no idea where it was. Why not? Oh, surely because it just doesn't make sense.
This sarcophagus is
Then
engraved with
again,
the name of Clemens III.
yeah, that was the first
Good
one
God!
I saw.
The one whose cross allowed me to enter.
I mean,
This sarcophagus
can I
is
inspect it in
beautifully
general?
made, but ancient. Stone is marked by the passage of time, but it's really well preserved.
Yeah, that means nothing to me. I'm sorry. Absolutely nothing. Let me just see here. I feel very strongly that I'm just going the wrong way and not finding what it is I'm looking for. That's got to be it, right? Okay. Okay. I have to start paying attention to how I get to places. Am I enjoying the game? Yeah, it's very good. Very, very good. I've very much enjoyed it so far. Okay, so I'm going this way. I'm just directionally challenged in general, so that's always a problem for me. I have a map and I'm lost. Like, what does that tell you? I'm gonna start looking in every nook and cranny. We like us a cranny. Nothing. Click on you again. This was
Flavius
just the one-
Aetius.
That was Flavius, that's right. Flavius! Now, again, I'm relatively sure I've clicked you, but let's click it anyway.
Well, here we can see this lance has a leaf shape, is gold rimmed, and a fish is engraved on the
Fish.
tip.
You and your damn fish! Okay, nothing there. Okay, I have options. Let's go this way first.
The sarcophagus has been ravaged by time. It's sort of ageless, I guess. It's entirely sculpted.
Zupius. Yeah, can't read it. Zupius. Was it this one? That's a fish. That's a fish. I can see it already. Okay. Zupius, you're no help. Aw, I thought I was going to be able to jump over for a second then. Got all excited like.
This lance has got a blade in the shape of a spear. Its blade is an iron or steel, I think.
And that's got a sun.
I can make out a
yes.
rising sun engraved on the tip.
Thank you. We've seen you at least 3 times. Because I have no memory. sense of direction or tact. Alright, just keep going this way then. Checking the corners. Again, I think I've looked at this, but
We can see that this lance has
I've got to find
a
this
leaf
one.
shape.
There was
and,
only one
well,
that
it's
had
in
a bore.
gold. I can see that a crucifix is engraved on the tip, just barely
Keep
visible.
clicking the right button by accident. And so whenever I put my hand down on the mouse, it just kind of naturally rests on the right mouse button, and this mouse has got a very sensitive click. Yes, click. Click. Excitement.
Let's take a look at this lance here. It has a very special leaf shape.
Leaf.
It is copper rimmed, and I can see a fish symbol engraved on the
fish
tip.
Again. Nothing else? Nothing? Alright. Well, look at you again. I'm pretty sure most of these are fish. Examine.
I can see that this lance has the shape of a boar spear. The blade is partially coated in copper, and I can just make out the symbol of the Eye of Ra engraved on the tip.
Well, Piaggi said that it was the shape of a boar spear. So, I'm looking for... I did have one before that said boar spear. I'm sure this is another fish, but let's just click it.
I can see this lance has a spear shape. It is copper rimmed, and it has been engraved with the symbol of the Christian fish on the tip.
I mean, Piaggi could be lying to us for all we know. That's entirely possible.
This lance has a leaf shape. It is copper rimmed.
I think
the
he
symbol
doesn't
of the
want us
Christian
to
fish
succeed,
is
to be
engraved on the
honest.
tip.
But otherwise, the only things I've got to go by is that it's the shape of a spear, or the possibility that it's the shape of a leaf, and the one in the picture is right. The one on the statue is right. Was this it?
I can see that this lance has a so-called leaf shape. It is clearly made of iron, and I can make out a sun
Something that
engraved on the
said
tip.
boar earlier. I'm dead set. I know there was. It's gonna kill me. It's gonna absolutely kill me. Was it this one? Was it? Maybe it was this one.
What about this lance? It's got a spear shape, and the blade is partly made of copper. A barely visible crucifix is engraved on the blade.
Well, I mean, don't get me wrong, I like it as an emote, but I want it to be an actual thing. So, I want to put in a redeem. So, Kenji's face comes in one side, and we can boop the snoot. Indiana, you are not supposed to be on top of my computer, are you? Okay, it's got a crucifix. I swear to God, I swear I saw it before. By the moon
The
and the
sarcophagus
stars
of
in the
Lord
sky. But I'm out of places to go. About when you asked? Okay. You think it was back there? Let's go and have a look back there again. That was like over here. No, it's not that one. We checked that one. No, don't start this again, Louis. Okay, we can't go down there. And I'm certain we checked this one as well. that over here is not a thing. That's not a thing. Alright. I think I'm probably just gonna have to... guess, I think. Because I don't know what else to look at in the house. Like, in the house, there's really nothing else. You heard Boar? Okay. Let's check them again.
Well, here we can see this lance has a leaf shape, is gold rimmed, and a fish is engraved on the tip.
Okay, that's the fish. Maybe it was this one down here. Hang on, let's check these ones. Maybe it's the boar over here.
This lance has got a blade in the shape of a spear. Its blade is in iron or steel, I think. I can make out a rising sun engraved on the tip.
Sorry, Kenji is whinging right now. He's making husky sounds in the background. And I think it's because he can't get to Indy right now and he wants to play. I'm really hoping you can hear it soon because it's hilarious.
Well, we can see that this lance has a particular spear shape. It is coated in gold. You can distinguish the symbol of the fish engraved on the tip, barely noticeable.
Okay. You know what I'm wondering? So it says, Piaggi told me it was the shape of a boar spear. In the painting, I noticed that it had the shape of a spear. I noticed on the painting that it had the shape of a spear, which is what Mortimer's opinion confirmed. And the statue shows it in the shape of a leaf. Now, they thought the painting was fake, right? The only thing I guess I'm not sure on is what is supposed to be on it. And I guess the cross would make sense. So maybe that's what we want to look for. Let's try and go against whatever it is I'm being told right now. I'm gonna look for a leaf shape, which was like down here, I think, with a cross on it. Let's try that. Leaf shape. Ish gold.
We can see that this lance has a leaf shape, and, well, it's in gold. I can see that a crucifix is engraved on the tip, just barely visible.
I'm taking it.
I must be sure of my choice. Can't get it wrong. Am I
Yes,
sure
you can.
this is the one to take?
You can get it wrong. I give you permission. We're taking it. I don't care if it's a terrible decision. Terrible decisions are what I do. Skill level up, yeah. Exactly, no going back now. We made our bed and we're gonna sleep like a baby. And it'll either be a dead one or... Why am I going there? How have I ended up at dead babies? Jesus Christ, what is wrong with me? Oh dear. I'm either gonna sleep like the dead or sleep like a baby is my point. Is what I was going for. Alright, almost there. We've taken our choice. So now we're going to the wharf. Does that mean I can actually leave the house now? Well, that would be fun. Would Stitch not? Yes, I am going the right way. Very good. Very good. Alright. I have not found all the clues. Whoops! Okay, I didn't actually find all the clues. And I think that's just because I couldn't find the, Okay, I did find all of the art. I explored the crypt. The only thing I couldn't find, I think, was the ancient texts, wasn't it? Or maybe it was the, excuse me, the expert. It's the only thing I can think. Alright, next. Conviction is already at 2. Subterfuges. What we got going on here? Erudition, occultism, manipulation, science. I put up my questioning a little. Let's just up a lot of things.
I'm already pressed for time as it is. Mother's waiting for me on the wharf.
Alright, she'll survive. Your etiquette. Let's go with etiquette again. Because I don't think I have any etiquette at all. I mean, you know, in general. Alright. Where to go? I think I've managed it first try. Look at that!
De Richet, sticking your nose everywhere
Christ,
again.
Napoleon.
Wow. What's the matter with him? Excuse me, monsieur. I don't follow you.
I haven't come all this way just to fail so close to the goal.
Why? What are you talking about?
I am talking about what you are doing. This conference is going to boost my career. There is no question of me letting you ruin everything.
Listen,
I just
I'm taller
surprised
than you.
Piaget and
Come at
Volner
me.
talking. You are about to rob Mortimer. Give me what you took from him immediately.
Let's keep calm, please. I don't know what you're talking about. I'll have to cut this short, quick.
Damn, I can't just
Look,
punch him?
I don't know what you're going on about, and I don't have time for this right now.
Don't think on getting rid of me so easily, De Richet. Where have you been?
Hank, hold that thought, mate. Just don't go away. Trust me.
Did Lord Mortimer tell you you could trust me?
Yes, but...
So, I'm working for him right now, and you're wasting my time with your questions. Look, if he hasn't taken you into his confidence, then you shouldn't know yet.
I'll soon figure out what you are up to. And I am convinced that you have indeed robbed Mortimer. The game is up. Give me what you took from him.
You know, this is becoming an obsession with you.
Show me what you are carrying, or I will call the servants.
Get him in a muddle?
Remind me.
Let's do that!
Who did you hear making those alleged charges against me?
His Eminence Piaget and Monsieur von Volner were discussing them when I joined them.
And remind me, during the conference, which side were His Eminence and Mr. von Volner on?
Sorry, but what has that got to do with it?
And did it not occur to you for a single instant that they might have been speaking about me in front of you on purpose? To manipulate you?
Seems
I
like a bit of a
trust them to
stretch.
detect novices who are likely to be taken in, yes.
Those sons of whores. Ah! So that's how they see me.
Be careful to make sure the conference keeps on going ahead smoothly, though. Please.
What a
It would grieve
dumbass.
me to have to report you to Lord Mortimer.
No,
We
of
murdered him
course.
good.
I'll make sure those two bastards get what they've got coming. Right. We'll leave it there. I'm glad that things have been cleared up.
So, are we finished here?
Indeed we are. I shall leave you.
That's right. Go play somewhere else. See you later, monsieur.
Au revoir!
Come on. I have to hurry up and join my mother at the wharf now.
I have to hurry up and join my mother at the wharf now. Me and my bloody stump. Alright, well, let's go and do that, shall we? Let's go this way. I am dead set that I've picked the wrong one. I'm fairly sure that I've picked the wrong one. And, well, honestly, consequences be damned. We all know that when it comes to a Choices Matter game, I always make the worst decision possible. You know, not on purpose, just by miraculous chance. Okay, apparently I can't go that way? Louis, what are you doing, Louis? Why can't I go that way? Okay, I guess I'm going upstairs. Ah. Hello? Right, I'll go this way then. weird. Yeah, okay. Yeah, alright, I can go this way. It wants me to go a specific way, obviously. So let us do what the game wants. Not there still? I knew I should have pushed him off. Trying to get me into trouble with Napoleon? Hey! I was looking for you.
Am I disturbing you?
Monsieur de Richet, it seems you are everywhere.
At least he hasn't noticed my arm.
Was Mr. von Wollner able to help you?
Help me?
Yes. For your armillary sphere.
Oh, yes, that.
Louis, everything all right?
Yes. Excuse me, I was miles away.
Oh, while you're here, you wouldn't know who the last guest is, would you?
What do you mean?
I heard Sir Gregory speaking about it. A certain Al-Asif, something or other.
Who? What?
Obviously not. It's not important, forget it.
No, hang on.
It doesn't matter, I'm telling you. We'll find out soon enough. I'm in a hurry right now. I'm waiting for someone. See you later, Louis.
Could you make any more
I haven't
excuses?
time either. See you later.
Plushy, how you doing? I lost my hand. My hand got done chopped off. And apparently this man didn't notice. You know, he's no one has noticed. So there was the point where you like try and unlock the puzzle where you got to put your hand into it to unlock it. I guessed wrong. It was hilarious though, to be fair. And you know, solidarity.
Ah, Louis. Perfect timing.
As luck would have it.
Come, my boy. I would like to have a word with you.
Uh-huh, I bet you would. I'm busy, I've got a date with my mother on the docks. Oh, that came out so much worse than it was supposed to. His power is in his mutton
Nanny,
chops.
come closer, please. It's time we had a little chat. I wanted you... Oh, no, your hand.
No, don't look at my hand.
So that's it. She's prepared to use you.
She did already. I mean,
Wasn't
no,
enough
no.
for her to lose her hand. She had to make you lose yours, too. I cannot permit this to continue. Louis, it's time you found out the truth. I've been observing you since you arrived. I see you running all over the grounds in the search of Sarah. I would like to prevent her from leading you even further down the wrong road.
Prevent away.
The wrong road?
Louis, Sarah has made her own choices of her own free will, and I would like for you to have the same chance. You see, Sarah and I have known each other for a very long time, Louis. I am aware of her theory.
Yeah.
About me, about Gregory, about the demons.
I'm just gonna say nothing.
She's right. Look at me. I have inhabited this body since 1191. For the last 602 years, I have been this dear William Mortimer.
I wasn't expecting honesty. Okay, I wasn't, and I actually didn't think that it was a legit thing. I actually thought our mother was stone cold crazy, really, because of what she did to Elizabeth Adams as well. What a twist. Can I ask other questions? Yeah, let's ask what it is, because, alright, so if we go by the traditional demon, you know, it sounds bad, but if you go by the Philip Pullman Golden Compass rule, it's not a bad thing.
How would you qualify your species scientifically?
Good question. What is your area of expertise?
Oh. You mean my scientific one? I'm an occultist, sir. Biology. He's not exactly a
I would
golden.
say biology.
So, I would class demons along with parasites.
The comparison's not very flattering. You live inside a host and you feed on that host. Do you not?
A large number of parasites are essential to the survival of their bearer, you know. We do indeed choose a host. We enter inside them, and we evolve with them. But if you prefer a more philosophical approach, or a more poetical one, consider us as an idea. We are an idea that penetrates the human spirit.
I know, you
but in
entered.
fact,
I got
in
that
no way
information
are we
already.
a danger for our hosts. Quite the contrary, we strengthen them.
They're very fond of the word penetrate in this game, I must say. It seems to be giving me a message. Why tell me all of this?
But why me?
Why do I tell you about the greatest secret ever revealed to man?
That's right.
I'm coming to that, don't worry.
Could you get to it now? That's why I asked the question. What's happening with my mother?
What has my mother got to do with all this?
She embarked on a crusade many years ago to kill all the demons.
Okay, but why?
That must have upset you. I imagine you retaliated.
No, I'm afraid she never forgave me.
Forgave what?
We met when she was still just a young woman. I appeared to her in a different form because I didn't want to reveal the identity of Lord Mortimer at that time. She was looking for someone interested in the occult to decipher an ancient book. We spent many years together until I revealed my true nature to her.
I'm having trouble believing that he is actually evil, considering he's just like... unless this is like the great supervillain trick of all time where they tell you the plan and then like try and capture you, but you know, of course you know everything already. The greatest secret is a small blue pill. Dear God, I hope nothing's about to come up in game about that. Louis, is he your father?
The old book was Al-Azif, wasn't it?
Did she speak about it?
Not so long ago, yes.
Indeed, it was already Al-Azif. She wanted to unlock the secrets.
Why should I trust you?
I'm not asking you to, Louis. If you are still in doubt about the demons, I can assure you that won't last long.
What are the demons' projects for humanity?
Our aim has long since been to protect humanity from itself. On the other hand, although we give them the impulse to succeed, we don't all agree as to the path they take to achieve it.
Do you manipulate thought?
And you truly have the power to manipulate the
Is that
thoughts
why the
of men.
nose bleeds?
That's right. Every demon has the capacity to infiltrate the minds of men and to read and steer their thoughts.
That's got to be the nosebleeds, surely.
Can you tell me more about your capacities, your supernatural powers?
Supernatural? From my point of view, they are perfectly natural. Well, Louis, just because the monkey does not fly doesn't mean that we should consider the bird a supernatural creature.
Sir,
We are
have
all
you never
part
seen
of
a little
grand
movie called
design.
The Wizard of Oz?
We are simply made like this. By developing our art, we are able to read thoughts as well as write in the minds of men. It is possible for us to make them bow to our desire, but it doesn't work without leaving some scars.
And what do you do with this power?
We help them, of course.
Help. I'm not going to say rubbish, because I don't know yet.
And how is it you help men exactly?
Let's just say that without us, man would probably never have left his cave. Fire, the wheel, tools, writing. We are the spark that inspires man to search, to grow, to evolve.
Okay, so if they are actually... let's say they're evil, right? What makes more sense? Letting cavemen stay as cavemen, or giving them tools to become more than they are, and then potentially giving them power to corrupt them? You know, there's that to be said. How many of you are
Lucifer, the fallen archangel, left heaven accompanied by 133,306,668 angels. Is it true that there are that many of you?
No, I assure you, Louis. Forget your Bible class. It's ridiculous. We are not angels. We don't have wings. There is certainly nowhere near 1,000,000 of us. And for that matter, no sacred human text represents us correctly. There are several families, and the family to which I belong has 8 siblings, including Gregory and myself.
Sir Gregory is your brother?
Yes, what can I say? You can't choose your family, but it is very difficult to know exactly how many of us there are because a large number of our kind remain hidden or never reveal themselves even to us.
You've been Mortimer for 600 years? How long have the demons been among mankind?
Oh, I don't think I'd be lying if I said that we have always been here.
See, this is the thing, like, he's saying that the Bible lies. Well, I mean, it was written by man, it's not infallible, you know?
If I follow you, you must have witnessed some of the greatest moments in history.
You could certainly say that, yes.
Yeah, I don't really need to ask these questions, to be honest. Like, I don't really need all of
You
this
seem to be
information, do I?
fascinated by Christ. You aren't him.
That's not what I was asking! I didn't ask if he was
not
Jesus,
at all.
I asked
He
if
was
he
my
saw
father,
the death of
though.
Jesus.
Strange as it seems.
I beg your pardon?
Are you
Am I
God?
dreaming? Ugh, please tell me I'm dreaming.
We should have the chance to talk about all that again later, but yes, he was my father. All the mythology surrounding Jesus of Nazareth really stems from my father's prideful need to show himself among men.
Okay. I feel like I know enough, to be honest.
Louis, it's time you opened your eyes. Come, you'll soon see.
After you.
Hey, if you have powers, could you fix my hand? Yeah, is there a connection with Elizabeth? That's the thing I want to know.
Did what happened to Elizabeth Adams have anything to do with you?
Unfortunately, the poor girl became an issue between us, in spite of herself. A family of demons is still a family, and as in all families, there are disputes. Elizabeth's family, the Adams, has always been under the patriarchal control of my father. As he and myself are not really on very good terms, sending poor Elizabeth here was terribly rude of him, really.
You did accept, though.
No, I would say rather I was presented with a fait accompli by Gregory and went along with the intention of helping her. But this is my castle, and everyone is the master of their own home.
You controlled her so she would commit suicide. I knew it.
I know you did. Moreover,
Isn't
you
that what I
impressed me.
said?
You really did sense what had happened.
picked
but
right.
you couldn't quite explain how. A good job, too. Because for a moment I was afraid you would prove the theory right in front of Gregory.
But why?
Well, she was my father's eyes and ears, and Gregory took a malicious delight in walking her all over the manor to spy on me. He would be furious if he knew I had prevented father from being able to check up on what was happening here.
I was right. Just a casual, yeah, Jesus is my father, no big deal. I know, right? He's just so blasé about it, like, yeah, whatever. Okay, I'm inclined to, I'm gonna ask why a conference instead of just imposing your will. My guess is that he wants us to just agree instead of forcing us to agree, but he'll do it, you know, however he has to.
If you could manipulate us mentally, what's the point of all the theatrics of the conference?
You must suspect that we asked ourselves that very same question. For many centuries, we didn't organize any conferences, and most of the time, it ended in civil war between demons. Many of us were killed during this period. The idea of organizing conferences was the answer to everything. The interest being to erect some rules among ourselves. Our family first divided up all the principal countries of the world. Now, whenever one of us wanted to propose a major change between these countries, they summoned the demon in question and initiate a conference. The demon that initiates the proposition doesn't have to give notification of the subject of the conference beforehand. Consequently, we participate along with our best assets. Once the humans are brought together, the conference begins, but we are forbidden to use our talents to influence the participants. The first meeting is held in order to expose the subject to all the participants, followed by several days of reflection, during which we are allowed to be persuasive but not to impose our will. A second meeting closes the conference with a final vote.
So, for you it's a game, isn't it?
I understand your remark, but after living several centuries, you stand back and enjoy what reflection and pleasure you can.
Listen, I'm instinctively designed to not trust mothers, okay? She wasn't wrong, it's true. She wasn't wrong. So, here's my thought, right? He said that they divided up the countries. Is he insinuating that George Washington is a demon? Yep.
So, Von Borchert, he was looking for the Al-Azif for you.
Exactly. Al-Azif has always belonged to my family, Louis. And with good reason. My father wrote much of it. Can you tell me what you've done with...
What? You mean the Al-Azif?
No, I already know that. Sarah came here with it and got rid of it. I was thinking of Von Borchert. He isn't essential, but he is a trusted person.
He's a prisoner at our headquarters in Paris.
All right. I hope I've answered all your questions, Louis.
I mean...
Come, I've something
kind
to
of.
show you.
In a roundabout way. I mean, it's almost like someone
there is
guessed
one
you might
question
bring
that
it back
remains to be answered.
Oh no, she seems nuts.
Why me?
She really does.
Why tell me all of this?
Oh, haven't you guessed yet?
Wait. Does that mean if I picked the wrong thing, I did the right thing?
My lord, I don't know if I can answer in all honesty.
Please do, Louis. You can say anything to me. Believe me.
Not
you must
even
admit,
remotely
being
surprised, though,
surrounded
that
by all
we
these
both had the
servants
same
isn't
thoughts.
doing much to relax me.
Oh, forget the servants. They're only here to ensure my safety.
Why? What are you afraid of?
You're a demon.
Well, I wouldn't want you to get the wrong idea, Louis. But you have spent your entire life fighting the occult. You have just stolen the Holy Lance from me, and I do happen to be a demon. Do you not realize the power that relic has on a demon?
Yes, I've no idea. Oh, then you wouldn't sound nuts when the answer is yeah. The answer is everything. When I have a chance for a stretch break after this scene, like a stretch break, like a get up and move around stretch break, or a stop and just a pause. Yeah. I can pause now. I don't have a time constraint right now. Big why? What's going on? Something's going on. Hang on, let me look at my screen for this as well, because if this is something involving my screen, I want to know what it is.
Oh, actually, no, you have to go to the other one.
Trials and tribulations. Okay, we're on the game screen. I'm ready. Have you given... We gotta boop this dude! Now I just need to make it a whole size. I want it to be the whole screen. And we need to somehow make it a redeem. I'll leave that in your brain because my brain can't do that. Oh, look at it, it's so cute! Oh, yes! Huge boop! I love it. I love it. We might need something done later though, because, yeah, I was gonna say otherwise no one will see the game. Thank you. I love it. Yes, that works perfectly. Thank you very much. And then we can sort out the command afterwards. Well, I'll say I know its power, I guess. To be honest, I don't really.
You mean to tell me the lance can kill a demon?
The lance is marked with my father's blood. It has acquired the capacity to block us inside our host. If a demon got injured by the Holy Lance, they wouldn't be able to change bodies. If the wound were mortal, the demon would surely die. It corresponds to one of the periods when my father had a dire need to show himself to men. You see what that led to.
So, you're telling me that all of Christendom has been built on the myth of a demon?
Ironic, don't you think?
I mean,
but it is essential
not really.
that men remain oblivious to that fact, Louis. I'll let you imagine the cataclysm that would erupt and tear through all of the religions if ever they found out the truth. Look, we are of the gods, Louis. Always have been. You, as much as me, you are one of us, Louis. You too are a demon.
Is that why I lost my hand when I put my hand in the thing?
Deep down inside, you know I am telling you the truth.
And that
Where
would
do you think that
explain-
natural, charismatic presence comes from?
No,
Your talent must already have manifested itself somehow. Have you ever had any visions?
Yeah,
No, stop it. It's
Have
absurd.
you never found yourself suddenly inside someone else's body without knowing why?
Oh no, I always know why.
Whilst asleep, maybe? That's how it often happens the first time. Your spirit wanders unconsciously.
My mother can't have lied to me about that.
It's true. Your real mother would never have lied to you.
Dun dun
What do you
dun!
mean, Louis? I would rather you found this out from her own lips, but it's important that you know. Sarah is not your mother.
What?
Who the
I'm
fuck
sorry
is
you
my
had to
mother?
find out this way, Louis. But you must know the truth before you commit an irreparable act.
No,
He's
no.
my daddy. He
No,
is
it's
my
not
daddy.
possible.
You are my son. Not too
Oh,
shaken
can you
up.
please?
You've experienced many significant events since your arrival.
Yeah, alright. I'm gonna need a minute here, old Lord Mortimer, because this game really instills in you the deepest distrust of everyone and everything. And so now at this point, I'm kind of like, well, he's completely open and being like, yeah, I'm a demon and this is what it actually is. And I'm kind of like, the best lies are told with truth, you know? You lace them together so that it's more convincing. You know, that's how it's always told anyway. And so now I'm kind of like, wait, am I actually a demon? Or has he been forcing me to see things? I'm just questioning everything. And that's it. Who is the mother? I want to know who the mother is. Like, if he is my daddy, and I know what he does, I just don't know who he does, you know? Alright. Yes, well, let's say I have.
You can say that again.
For now, I think you ought to find Sarah, my
I
son.
found myself
you
in
want
someone
to
else's
talk things
body
over with
multiple
her.
times.
So she's been lying to me all along?
Let her justify herself. What's done is done. Sarah must explain herself. You must clear the air. We'll have all the time we need to talk afterwards. But all in good time. Before you join her, I'd like to give you something. As a demon, I would like to introduce you to your first talent.
What do you mean?
Open your mind, my son. Relax. You hold immense power. It's already there, inside you. Empty your mind of all thoughts.
Already done.
Just let me show you the way.
I should relax.
Open your mind. Hear my voice. Feel the vibrations and listen to what has
Feel
been
it,
happening
feel
to
it.
you deep inside, but which you have been concealing. Trust yourself. It's all already in there.
I can hear something.
Sexual.
Now breathe.
It's a sound, very faint.
That's right.
King, how you doing?
Concentrate on it. My voice is growing fainter, but I am here.
Whispers, words, mixed voices.
Focus on one of them. Don't be afraid.
I sense a stream. Some words are clear, but
600
not
years
all
is
of
a
them.
lot of
Let
demon
them
sex.
enter into your mind.
I hear them. Now I can hear a clear voice.
Well done, Louis. Congratulations.
What was
Daddy?
it?
You are now able to read people's minds.
Fuck yes!
What?
You heard me. From now on, whenever a human speaks to you, you will be able to read their current thoughts. So, if you need to know something in particular from someone, all you have to do is make them think about it.
Oh, yeah! Okay. I've seen Hereditary. This won't end well. I mean, it depends on who we're talking about. Like, it ended well for me. I thought the movie was hilarious. Kenji, what's the matter, bud? Finally opens his eyes. An old man wrinkles is zipping up. I mean, it's been a mindfuck at the very least. But what about the dogs? Oh my god. Okay, yeah, would it actually break their spirit? Like, this far in, I'm not necessarily so concerned with about violating their privacy. Surely because, well, it's a game. But no, really, it's surely because I feel like no one is really trustworthy at this point. And if we're talking about a situation where there's wars on the brink and things like that, I'm kind of like, is it really the worst thing? It's not the best thing. Morally speaking, oh god, I don't know.
I'd be violating their minds, wouldn't I?
No, nothing of the sort. You won't really be penetrating their psyche.
Again with the
Let's just say
penetrating.
you'll be picking up residual signals emitted by their thoughts. It isn't intrusive at all, rest assured. There are also a few rules you need to know that govern this talent when used between ourselves. You can read the thoughts of demons as well as of humans. But be careful.
So they'll be
A
able to
demon
sense
more
it?
experienced than yourselves will know that you are spying and will often react quite violently. It's considered bad form to play around the psyche of another demon. It's a question of courtesy. But let's be clear.
What
What
if I
is
don't
most
know?
considered bad form is getting caught. So I would advise against trying to read the thoughts of Gregory, for example.
Home?
Yes, the old
Gregory's so
grump is
pancake
touchy
makeup face
and
man.
rather a stickler about the conventions. On that note, go and see Sarah, Louis. Otherwise, she might leave without you. We'll continue this discussion later if you want. Just join me in my study when you've finished.
Okay, I'm now able to hear the superficial thoughts of your interlocutors. Each use of mind reading costs 1 essence point. You can earn 1 back when confronted to an immunity. Okay, beautiful. It does explain a hell of a lot. He's covering the bad aging with pancakes or makeup face.
You're right. I need to go now.
Bye, Father.
See you later, Father.
One more thing. If you want to know the truth about your birth, ask her about Paris, 1763, at 12 Rue des Martyrs. That's
12
where
Rue
she
des Martyrs.
disemboweled your mother to steal you from me.
Ooh. Just drop that into the conversation, why don't you?
It's not that I regret all these discussions, but I must hurry to the wharf.
Oh, mother! I'm down a hand and a mother. Imagine running into... I know, and that's it. No one wants to read in here. Just a casual disemboweling. Yeah, just real gentle like. Yeah, I'm up a daddy. That's true. Yeah, I'm also a parasite. That's, you know, a plus, I guess.
A devil's thorn, to be used to uncover the best disguised
It's
truth.
called a cesarean, you backwards old scarecrow. Oh my god, that one got me cackling. fucking beautiful. Oh, come on, let me up here. Hey. Oh. I'm already full of royal jelly. Well, let's do something about that, shall we? Undiagnosed and unmedicated. Oh, look, I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, I find anyone who does tend to have it is usually fairly aware. Oh god, there's something in my eye, apart from my eyeball, and I'm not happy about it. They messed with your sleep a bit, but there's other options. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. You gotta go with what works for you at the end of the day. Alright, you old horse-faced... I take it back. Countess de Booby!
What are you doing here? You wouldn't have seen... Mother?
No! No, it's fine.
No,
Wait,
what's happening?
did I
No,
pick
Mother.
wrong?
No.
Did I pick
She's
her wrong?
ruined my life, Louis.
No, this is
I am
Emily.
sorry.
What were you thinking?
Emma meant everything to
Yep,
me.
I was right.
Your mother destroyed everything by shooting her. She was me, and I was her.
I had to speak to her?
I needed to talk to her. She
I
was
don't
going
care
to
if
tell
you
me
kill her.
everything.
I am sorry. I did what Emma would have done.
You did what Emma would have done, so... no, I'm not... I don't want to kill her. I can't use that. I have only one choice. Spartan, how you doing, ladies? Working and vibing? Nice, nice.
Get out of here.
I just get out of here.
Why have you always lied to me? Why didn't you ever tell me I was his son?
I didn't really want to tell her to get out of here. I just kind of wanted to, you know, not kill her. Oh, I could have stopped it. So because I fucked around for too long, I spent too much time talking to Daddy, so I lost fake mummy. Look, it tracks, okay? To be fair, I don't know that that can be counted as my fault.
It is.
Because I didn't know that there was a time limit. Let's do some politics. No, we'll never know. Well, I mean, I think maybe we'll know the truth. It's random if you get there on time? Okay. So it's not my fault.
Rational and open. I spent my whole life swimming in lies. Emily, what a waste. I feel like I know nothing. That I have to learn everything all over again.
No worries, Chloe. Enjoy.
I'm a demon. I
You've
age
tested
more
it.
slowly. I can mentally manipulate people. I don't even know if it's a good thing or a curse.
I'm going with good thing at this point. It's good!
No. No, this is an advantage. I could get used to this pretty quickly, I think.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Give
What a
in to
mess.
being a demon.
Come on. Man up, Louis. I'm still the same old me. Demon or not.
This is what
I'm
I
still
want
in
to know,
charge of my
Viking.
actions.
Will it grow back?
And this father, I know nothing about. Yes, I've still got a lot to learn. It's enough to drive you crazy. Everything I believed in, nothing holds true anymore. Pull yourself together, man. I need to find some answers.
Why are you not
no
having
way
a
of being
total
alone for a
nervous
minute.
breakdown? Alright, someone wants to come in. His mutton chops. Yeah, all of his power has gone into growing those mutton chops. There's nothing left to grow back the hand. No wonder our room is so fucked up. Alright. Well, first.
Inferno by Dante. Abandon
Hello,
hope, all
motherfucker.
ye who enter
Hello,
here.
motherfucker.
Lovely
Cobran,
lectures Mortimer
how
is
you
giving to his
doing?
guests. Very jolly.
Cobran, look! We've got one hand and we're a demon! Everything's coming up, Louis!
Sir Gregory?
Pancakes or makeup face!
Good day, Louis. I think it would be good to talk. How are you feeling?
I don't know.
Well,
I
you tell
understand.
me.
I heard that William spoke to you at last about our nature
Uncle Greggy.
and our family. It's a good thing, but you must be a bit shaken up.
Oh, don't you come and butter
That's
me
the
up,
least
sir.
you can say.
I bid you welcome among us, Louis.
I bet you
Knowing
do.
William, he probably didn't go into any detail about our family, so if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask.
What do you look like without all that makeup on? No, I'm not gonna do it to him, because that would be bad. Let's do this. Damn it, I was gonna say, I'm not gonna find that. I'm not gonna... Why does Mortimer rebel?
What's Lord Mortimer's problem?
I think he allows himself to be devoured by a need for recognition.
Has he always been like that?
More or less, but thinking about it, I believe that the birth of our latest sibling greatly accentuated his discomfort.
I know, it's horrifying. Alright, I know what our mantis friend looks like. He can hang out there for a second, because we're gonna find a picture of our mantis friend. Hang on. I'm fine. Oh, there's too many good options. Oh, there's an emote as well, thank you. Yes, here we go. Rain's got a good one, I'm sure of it, because I think... There it is. Here we are. Click that link. That's what he looks like without his makeup. Yeah, psychology.
Do you think he's jealous?
I didn't realize you were so good at behavioral analysis. Indeed, William certainly is prone to jealousy. Finding one's place, notably in the eyes of our father, is not easy, and we each do what we can to succeed. But I can't justify this perpetual rebellion against our rules.
I mean, you don't really have to justify it, do you? Is there a family head? Yeah, apparently it's Jesus.
Is there a head of the family?
You'll see. You'll meet them all, of course, when you are ready. They created us and set out the rules, especially our father. As for our mother, she retired from the political stage. We don't see her much anymore.
Wait,
I think
I
that
have a
all these
grandma.
questions simply bore her.
Who's grandma? I want to know who grandma is.
I see. There is still much to learn.
Yes, it's true. You've got some catching up to do, my boy. One thing you must understand regarding any disagreements that might arise between William and myself is his position with regard to mankind.
What do you mean?
Well, for centuries we've been trying to help and therefore preserve humanity. Monarchies are simple and practical. They enable us to inspire humanity efficiently, and I can't understand why William wants to replace them with democracy.
You know, you might be onto something there, Rain. Like, you know, not the mother of Jesus, Mary, but there is a school of Christianity who believes that Jesus and Mary Magdalene got it on. What if Mary Magdalene is our mother? Our mother was a prostitute at one point, and I'm kind of proud of it if that's true. I don't want it. The Gnostics, that's it, yeah. I don't really want to say either way. Monarchies are simple and practical. They enable us to inspire humanity efficiency. Well, no. He is right. I prefer democracy.
But if your intention is not
Not
to
always
dominate the
good,
human
but-
race, why not let them be master of their own destinies?
I perfectly understand this type of reaction from you, less from William. The main thing you're lacking is time. Man is transient, and one of his particularities is that he does not learn from the errors of his peers. He uses up an incredible amount of energy building and destroying whatever he himself has put into place. If we weren't here to help them, guide them, I sincerely believe that humanity would have become extinct by now. We are eternal, Louis. When we plan
think he
ahead,
just likes the
we do it
monarchy
for the
because they're
long
into
term.
makeup. I think that's it. Did they not read the Bible? I mean, this is the thing. The Bible was written by humans. The Bible was written by men. Like, so who's to say what's true and what's not from the Bible? Wait, you're a Vulcan? Better than the grumpy hag at the docks. Yeah,
Yes, I understand, but that's more like tyranny, isn't it?
Well, it's all a question of your point of view.
Everything's a question of
man's
a point of view.
I can understand how he would have that impression if ever he found out. But don't forget your true nature from the demon's point of view. In other words, ours. Letting man do as he thinks fit would equate to letting him race to his own demise.
But what about man's freedom to choose?
That is man's worst enemy, Louis. Imagine a creature that dies without reaching the age of adulthood. It remains a child. We have to help him, otherwise he will put himself in danger. It has taken centuries for our family to establish relative peace between demons. Thanks to this policy, we have been able to decide everything by confining the other families to subordinate roles. And now William is obsessed with disrupting everything.
Peace between demons? What do you mean?
I'm not talking about conflicts within our family. If that was all there was, everything would be fine. But several other families, younger but nonetheless powerful, are trying to upset the balance. At present, we dominate most of the major countries around the globe. But some families are pushing, via less influential countries, to gain ground. Do you understand?
As best I can, yes.
When the time comes, you must take up a position on the political chessboard. I only hope your father doesn't take you down with him.
I mean, honestly, like, if I'm listening to what he's saying, I'm more in line with Mortimer than I am Pancakes Her Makeup Face, which is not surprising. I didn't trust him from word go. There was a Gospel of Mary. Shockingly, it got left out of the New Testament. I know. Amazing, right? They took the one book that is supposed to tell us a bunch of stuff that they didn't want us to know out of the Bible. There's a pagan spell and prayer, including Mary. Yeah, look, I mean, at the end of the day, like, a lot of Christian holidays are actually derived from pagan holidays. Like, they say, you know, because Christmas is supposed to be the birth of Jesus. The birth of Jesus was sometime actually in the middle of the year, and they went with the date in December because it's a pagan festival. Like, you know, we can, you know, get into these discussions quite easily. But, like, because I've always been very... have always been very much, agnostic. I, was raised a certain way, and I do not follow said certain way. I follow my heart, really, is what it comes down to. My heart and my brain. The attitude of paganism where they will freely add gods to their pantheon. Yeah. It's the prequel to Kevin in the Woods, essentially. This is how it all really happened. Exactly. Halloween and Christmas. And Halloween, as we know, is my favorite. Am I in danger?
Are you trying to warn me that I'm in danger?
That, Louis, will be up to you to choose.
That seems like
Most
a threat.
Of all, make sure you don't pick the wrong side. William has had all the time he needs to think about this. You do not.
That feels like
I'm
a
sorry
threat
to
to
say
me.
this,
Vale.
but this first choice might well be of capital importance to your future. I want you to make an informed choice. Now go and see your father, see what he has to say, and then think it over very carefully.
That's exactly what I intended to do. Thank you, Uncle.
Don't mention it.
Uncle?
If I've been able to help you in any way, go now.
Pancakes Her Makeup Face. Use his proper form. Any holiday that involves food is my kind of holiday. I feel you there, Force. You know I do. Alright. Mortimer in his study. Okay, which way am I going? I'm going this way. Oh, Daddy! Wait. Did I go the wrong way? I think I went the the wrong way. They sure have shitty healing factors. You're not wrong about that. But that's what I was saying before, Fozzie. All of his power is going into growing those mutton chops. There's nothing left for the hand. Hello. Okay, let's see if we can prove our theory correct. He didn't warn us not to talk to Washington and we'll read his mind.
Louis, busy as always, I see. How lucky you are. I must admit I'm trying to kill the boredom myself.
That's the least you can
I get
say?
the impression we're all in the same boat.
And here I was thinking you might have some juicy gossip.
Maybe? Maybe? Can't I listen to him?
Well, Mr. Godoy heard that we are expecting a last-minute guest.
Pardon?
Yes, a certain Al-Azif.
Strange. Doesn't ring a bell.
Well, I might as well not hang out here any longer if he has nothing to say.
Yeah,
Me
fuck
neither.
you,
He must
Washington.
have misunderstood. The conference has started. Godoy is a little too used to court intrigue, if you ask me.
I agree with you. Well, nevertheless, I hope I have distracted you a little.
Yes, thank you, Louis. I don't need much. And don't hesitate if you ever do have any news.
I won't, Mr. President.
Really wanted to try and read his mind. Al-Azif is what it is. We got some talking to do, Father. But first, no, let me talk to
Louis,
Bird.
I was sure you would stay. I'm proud of you. You've made the right choice.
Well, the thing is,
You must have been disappointed not to have been able to speak to Sarah one last time. I would have liked her to tell you herself.
Well, I guess I'll never know now.
True. Even so, there is one more thing I haven't told you about her. Sarah was my daughter.
What? But why didn't you tell me the truth about her?
I thought that
so
might
our mother is our
be
sister.
too many truths to absorb at one time. I intended to tell you afterwards. You were in a hurry, so I made a decision. You've been able to understand and choose for yourself. How do you feel?
Our fake mother is our sister. I'm
Hard to
so
say.
confused. I'm overwhelmed.
Confused? About everything? I have to admit, it's been a lot to take in such a short amount of time.
What could be more normal? It may have been a bit brutal, but you've just grown up in a very short space of time. From now on, you can influence your own future. I will guide you. We've all the time we
Well,
need.
not according to
You're not the
Pancakes
first
or
to
Makeup
make me that
Face.
offer.
What do you mean by that?
Your brother, Sir Gregory.
Gregory. Why am I not even surprised? What did he say?
Sweet home Alabama. Break out the banjos, boys. It's time for some incest. I'm not gonna say he's worried for you. I don't. It's that one. Okay, let me have a quick look. Yeah, he's immune to that anyway. I don't think he's worried. I think he's manipulating me.
According to him, the family is a prickly subject for you.
He exaggerates. I don't have problems with all our family, far from it. I admit I find it difficult to follow the path set out before me sometimes. I don't share their vision, and they don't understand me.
They find you unstable.
I don't impose anything on anyone. I'm just following my own path.
But where does it lead?
I suppose I should explain.
Well,
For
yes, it would help.
centuries now, demons have emerged in and around great leaders all over the world. But like true tyrants, they have governed with an iron fist in a studded glove.
That's the impression I get.
But you see, people's discontent is increasing, and they are too high up to hear it. They take themselves for gods. Sooner or later, the people will turn against us, just as they have in the past. Each time it's happened, many of us have died. We must master the humans, yes, but gently. And the best way of doing that is by allowing them a free choice, Louis.
Okay, either way, they both kind of want an element of control, but at least this way gives humankind an ability to choose for themselves rather than being the downtrodden all the time. Because, if you're looking at this from a rich versus poor kind of standpoint, the monarchy is the rich and everyone who isn't the monarchy is the poor. Like, we've seen it through history over and over again. So I'm kind of way more inclined to be like, do you hear the people sing? You know?
You really are trying to liberate men.
Of course not entirely, no. It is easier to keep control over people who slumber than people who are oppressed. A man with nothing to lose is a dangerous man. Whereas if you give him a roof, food, and entertainment, he will do whatever you want.
I'm not comfortable with
The
all
best
of
way
this.
of getting them to achieve something is to make them think it was their idea. For that, they have to feel as if they are free.
Hang on. What do you mean?
Look at the United States. From the start, I introduced an idea that will change everything. The idea that everything is possible. Everyone can become someone. Is there anything more beautiful?
You mean it's not true?
Man can move mountains when he believes it is in his own interest. And what nobler cause is there than his
Everyone
own
can
freedom?
become someone. Have you ever heard a more eloquent delivery in your entire life? This dude is just describing my modern existence, right, Lycan? Like, that's literally... Yeah, my choice is evil and evil. I mean, like, what do you go with then? The American dream! Seriously, like, I choose... Like, if this wasn't, like, tweaking my own personal issues, this would probably be a much easier decision to make, okay? I feel like I'm gonna go out on a limb, Rain, and say that you were having the same kind of mental apoplexy as I'm currently having. Because now I'm like, well, fuck you all. I don't want nothing to do with you. I'll just take my demonic powers and go, right? Cut me off, write me out of the will. Have you got any other examples?
Do you have any more examples?
Of course.
Oh, no, none of these options bode well. Alright.
And what would you propose for women?
They must be given the right to work and to vote. Look, at the moment they don't work. They take care of raising children. What a
we're gonna pick
mistake.
them all.
We have to get them out of the house. Make them work.
mean,
This
make
way,
them
not
work?
only will they become consumers, but they will also delegate the job of education to the system. We could guide humanity from a young age, Louis, don't you see? Today we are wasting too much time.
Makes feminism sound like... Oh, my head. Because, right, what was the main catalyst for women getting into the workforce? Okay, let's just think about this for a hot second. The biggest catalyst for women being put in the workforce to begin with was war. So you then have to sit back and go, okay, well, does that mean that the demons were like, let's all start horrific war so that women can get out and work? These are the things that go through my mind right now. Rupert Murdoch really is. This guy's a madman. Oh, just took Freemasons and said, well, and this is the thing. We've had Freemasonry mentioned multiple times in here. So, like, it seems to be tying them in together. It's basically saying, hey, Freemasons are actually demons. Like, that's what I'm reading from that. All right, let's speak about slavery.
Talk to me about slavery.
Well, take the slave trade, for example. It's an archaic practice that simply has to stop.
What's
Today,
his reasoning?
black slaves of America work for free and in unbearable conditions. Tomorrow, if you free the blacks and offer them work along with a salary, they will bless you for it. Then, they will be integrated into the system. They will be taxable. Once they are free, they will have to work for a roof, pay taxes, and feed their families. Maybe we could take away the civil rights of prisoners, for example. In this way, we'll keep control of all those who respect the system and benefit from the others as workforce.
How is he able to take things that are supposed to be good and make them sound bad?
What obscurantism! By harping on this concept of good and evil, guilt and redemption, look where men are now, locked up in beliefs that should no longer exist. It's time for men to rediscover themselves and to take control of their lives as they really are, without any moral judgment.
Struggling.
Tell me what you think about progress.
Progress is essential, Louis.
And this
It's
is it,
the
like
future.
it. This is
What
the
else?
thing. It's
Progress
uncomfortable.
must liberate humanity from burdensome chores. Progress must replace man wherever his presence is not obligatory. It creates both the desire and the need. It will liberate women as soon as the machines are able to do all the chores in the home automatically. It will bring men together by bringing a faster means of locomotion. Look at the cultural revolution that printing brought about. But the most important of all has already been laid. The foundation stone. Freedom of speech. The First Amendment of the Constitution. There must be opponents to every project. So, above all, don't develop a one-track approach. Otherwise, man won't have enough room for expression to feel free. If man sees his chains, he will only want to break them. If we give men the feeling that they are free, I am convinced that they will exceed their limits. And it is only from that condition that humanity shall rise up.
But do you want to dominate or raise humanity higher?
I want it to advance. I want it to progress. Man is our vessel. If he progresses, then so do we. Wouldn't you like to know what we really are?
Who do you mean? Demons?
Yes, us. Our species. I've been searching for centuries, trying to find a way to explain the reason of our existence. But humanity has not yet evolved enough to make any progress on the subject. I am convinced that the sciences will bring that knowledge someday.
So I can give you that answer right now. It's 42.
That's your objective, is it? To understand who we are.
Okay. Because the elites don't give a fuck about morality or political sides. They care about power and keeping the working class in their places. And in this game too. And that's the thing. Like, at the end of the day, it's still about keeping the downtrodden downtrodden. No, like, no matter which way you look at it, I can see it. Have you still got a VOD for this, Rain? Because I kind of want to go and watch it. I really kind of want to go and watch it after finishing this, because I'm fairly certain we're both going to be having the same. Aww. Thanks, Rob. You just connected my YouTube subs. Yep, it's all there. Well, I'm guessing, Rob, that you just connected my. Are you in my Streamlabs account? Yeah, because now I'm getting notifications for my YouTube subs. So while we're at it, if you want to go to YouTube and sub, feel free. Let's go eat the rich. Yeah, I thought it might be, Ring. I thought it might be. Alright, look, because this is the thing. It is still manipulation. No matter what, but, like, it's rocking a hard place. It's seriously rocking a hard place, because no matter which way you look at it, we're fucked. And look, wanting to understand who and what you are is not unheard of, okay? Using other people to do that, probably not the best.
I see your point.
Our family clings to its privileges and to the past,
Yeah,
and
we
that's
always
how
have.
they are putting us in danger. The time has come for change. Now that you know your true nature, there are still a few things I need to teach you.
Like
What do you mean
Daddy?
exactly?
A new skill, and not the least, Louis.
Okay.
It's about taking control of a person.
See, I don't know how comfortable I feel with that. Like, mind reading is already kind of a little bit over the line. How is that possible? And this is the thing, like, we've had leaders for how long? You know, since we came out of the caves. And that's essentially what he was saying. The demons brought them out of the caves, so that they could form them into what they wanted. which essentially equates to control them how they want.
How do you do it? It's an animal resonance. How it works is still a bit unclear even to us.
Like a wave or a sound?
That seems the most likely, yes. In my opinion, demons are capable of tuning their psychic frequency to that of others. That is why, for example, I tend to surround myself with deaf and dumb servants. The servants dressed in black. I infiltrated them. I opened a channel between them and me, and then I deprived them of speech and hearing. This way, no other demon can turn them against me.
Flaring my nostrils aggressively. I don't think you can see it, but it's what I'm doing. So, we took an average Joe and we forced our power upon him and made him disabled in more than one way. When I say we, it's not me. Can I add a browser source for you? Can you send me the thing for it? Can I do it after stream?
I've already added it
Oh, you've added the boop?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sweet. Alright, a sec.
Sorry, everyone.
Can I just finish this scene?
Yeah, I figured you
I guess I'll just say that I'm ready, because I'm not ready one way or the other, but I don't have an option to say fuck off, no.
Okay, let's not waste any more time.
I deduce that you're impatient to master what's in store for you. That
I've
is
still
good.
got the spear, right?
I thought I'd mix business with pleasure for this first time.
What do you mean by that?
The conference will come to a close shortly, as you know. Not that I'm fed up with
I do not
archaic diplomacy,
consent.
but it's time to ensure the success of this project. To make this happen, I would like Piaget to inform the Pope he has changed sides. Here is my plan. I would like you to join His Eminence in his room.
Just play along. We'll see when the time comes.
Yeah, exactly.
Very well. And then?
You're going to have to trust me. What we're going to do is painless for the human you are going to invade.
Invade?
Yes. You're going to enter his mind and take control. You're going to influence his actions and his psyche. Make him speak,
Not saying
then
anything, but I don't want
concentrate.
to
You must
reach
focus on him in order to feel his thoughts. Then, while speaking, you must link with him. Once you're done, you will naturally find your way to the source and enter into his thoughts.
But what if I fail?
Trust in your instincts. You just have to let yourself go. You have the skill. Let your nature come to the fore. You'll see. If you fail, you'll be in for some light banter with His Eminence. That's all. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Very well.
Perfect. Go now. The Cardinal is in his room. You will have to write a letter to the Pope as if Piaggi had written it himself. In this letter, tell the Pope that whatever happens during the conference, he must follow my propositions. But be careful. In order to protect himself from counterfeiters, the Pope had Piaggi's hand tattooed with a symbol to be sure of his identity. You'll see when you're inside him. You'll understand.
referring to
Once
it
it's
that
written out,
way.
just bring it back to me, and I'll send it off immediately.
All right, I'll take care of it.
I don't want to be inside of him. Why does the Pope sound like poop? I mean, who could say? If only this were Conan too. Too much talk from Stagger. Alright, God, I'm so conflicted about what to do. I'm just going to quickly pause though so I can add the Boop the Snoot browser source. Where am I? Alright. Give me 1 second. You got a fiend in me. You got demons, I guarantee. All right. Let me add Boop. Okay. All right. Go for it. I'm sorry, what was that? Okay. I don't want things going off. I thought this was just Boop.
It will be just Boop. You just had to do that to test it first.
Okay. We already spoke to Washington, so I guess we're going to Piaggi's room. If I remember where it was. Volna? Piaggi? Piaggiotto, I choose you! That's not a room, that's the, What's-it room. You know, the What's-it room. Everyone loves the What's-it room. Oh, Christ, where is he? I wonder if, Emily went back to her room. And if I could read her mind. If I could read your mind, love. Alright, that's Piaggi, but first... That's my room. Which means she's around the corner. Let's just go and see if that's where she ran off to. Oh, God, lag. Why lag?
Emily, can I come in?
I want to put the snooze.
It's not a good time. Not right now. Leave me alone.
I gotta ask. Okay, so the Boop the Snoot thing didn't work, so I'm just gonna hide it for now. Was the sound from the source, or was that in game? Because I don't know. Indiana Jones? Someone has found my empty sushi container. It was the source? Okay, I'm just gonna delete it for now, and then we can fix it later. I'm just gonna move that, because somebody is being a little vulture and trying to get into it. Yeah. You little vulture, he keeps following it. It's adorable. You program it. Yeah, test it later. Test it later. I'd rather not do it in the middle of stream anyway. Insist.
I can tell from your voice that there's something. Let me in. We have to talk, Emily.
I said no, goddamn you.
Enter anyway. I'm having a fight with my girlfriend. She killed my fake mum, who's also my sister. She's already naked!
You've been drinking. Why aren't I surprised? Do you think you'll find the solution in alcohol?
Get out of here, Louis. I told you not to come in.
Say it like that, it all seems so silly, yeah. I'm not buying that she's drunk. There's no way her hair is still like that if she's drunk. She killed my sister, Mom! My sister, wife, mother! How far will her anger go?
First your sister,
Maybe we can
now
have
my
anger
mother?
sex.
How far will your anger go?
Do you really think I'm not suffering? You know nothing. You understand nothing.
On the contrary, everything that goes on in here is much bigger than you and me. You made your choices and now you're going to have to take responsibility for them. Look, I must tell you something important. Emily, listen to me.
I'm fed up with
Emily,
talking.
listen to me.
It's
I don't
about
have a
what's
hand
happening
anymore.
here. It's about Mortimer and Home.
I know they are demons.
That's not all.
Go on.
I'm one of them, Emily. I'm a demon too.
That's why I'm
know.
so good in the sack.
But how?
Sir Gregory stopped by to tell me. He wanted to bid me welcome.
I don't understand.
Well.
Welcome to the family.
You?
You're his daughter?
Mortimer's daughter, Louis.
What? No! That's not possible!
So, we have...
We are brother and sister?
This is too much, Louis. Much too much for me, Louis. I can't look myself in the mirror. I should never have spent the night with... I was attracted to you from the moment we first spoke on the boat. Now I understand why.
No!
Do you realize what that means? I'm a monster.
No, I can't. Supreme Faye, how you doing? Welcome on in. Cloud, how are you? Just like your girlfriend drinking peace. My sister wife. She really is my sister wife. Yeehaw. I know she's my sister, but damn, she's sexy. This is so Star Wars. I can't believe. Why is she perfectly happy? First of all, she was perfectly happy to not tell me I had to barge in here. But we've committed an error. Seems like it's underplaying it. It really feels like it's not giving it enough weight.
We couldn't have known. We made a mistake, damn it.
Oh, that feeling.
That's nausea.
All of a sudden.
That's nausea you're feeling. What?
She's there. I can feel her inside me. She's trying to read my thoughts. Emily, don't do that. Get out of my mind, please. Let me remind you that it's forbidden between demons.
Sorry, Louis.
Oh my God.
I didn't want to.
I have a sister.
Oh,
It's very strange for me too.
No, this is not
a
family
sister
bonding
for a brother.
time.
Yes.
Yes. I must get some rest. I must ask you to leave me now.
All right, but don't finish that bottle.
Don't start now.
Yeah, no, it's
I
my
would
bottle.
like to
I
get
need
some
it now.
Sleep.
I'll be leaving you then. Thank you, Emily.
I still can't stop looking. Let's just pretend we're step siblings. Do you know, like, it's made it so much more confusing because first I was like, she killed my not mother who's actually my sister, but now she is my lover who is also my sister who killed my not mother who's also my sister. It is not okay to get penetrated by your sister. Nothing is okay. Nothing will ever be okay again. I have got a bloody stump for a hand, and I'm committing incest. Well, we were talking about it before. But damn, she's still sexy when she sleeps, right? Like, this family tree is a rhododendron bush. Do you know, I kind of regret not just going to talk to PRG now. I was like, oh, maybe I can read her mind and we can have a booty call. No! No! No. I definitely do need a priest now. Okay? It's never been more important to talk to a priest than it is right at this moment.
Ah, well, Louis,
Does he
what
know?
brings you back to my chambers?
May I sit down?
Of course, Louis. Don't you feel good?
Not even a little
If
bit.
I'm gonna pass inside you, I'd better sit myself down first. It's nothing, don't worry about it.
Well, what can I do for you?
Right. Now I need to
Howdy,
concentrate.
doodly-doo.
I wanted to speak to you, Your Eminence.
Well, thank you for the follow, lovely. Okay, I mean, where do I start? Let's see what he's vulnerable to. Speak to him about the Holy Lance.
I wanted to thank you for your help. I mean, for your time talking to me about the Holy Lance.
Oh, and did you find it? It's the crusade of a lifetime for some people, Louis. You are searching for another Holy Grail.
You're nearly there. Link into his thoughts.
Does it annoy you at all?
But what
I
on
will.
earth is he trying to get at? Why do you ask, Louis? I don't follow.
For the glory, Your Eminence.
I can feel it coming. It's working.
insolence. Why, really? I am a man of the church, Louis.
Everything is
May
sexual.
God keep me from such ambitions. Right.
Let me in, Your Eminence.
No, don't. Is he a demon too? He's a fucking demon too, isn't he? Everyone is demons.
I've done it.
No?
Done it, damn it. He was right.
I'm all wrinkly.
This is just crazy. I can't believe it.
Messed up enough for
Look
me.
at yourself, Louis. You better not get caught. Whoa.
It's more intrigue than Days of Our
Still need to
Lives.
get used to this body. So, let's see about what Mortimer asked me.
Right. Well, it's time I got started.
All right, well, I guess
Let's
we're writing
see
a
what
letter
I
to
can
the
find
Pope.
here to help me write that letter.
My balls!
I have no means to validate my forgery, so I better take my time with it and not make any mistakes.
Oh, God,
There
okay.
are 2 letters from the Pope on the desk. I should be able to get a clue or 2 by checking how well they correspond to each other.
I absolutely will
Here are 3
not. I'm so
stamps.
distracted by all the
are
crazy.
different.
Okay.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hello, motherfucker. I mean, I'm just. We're not. It's not even a whole episode yet, and I'm just so flabbergasted. My gast has been flabbered sufficiently. Skeet, skeet, sadler to the writing desk, from the window to the walls, to the sweat on the old man balls. All right. Read the first letter. My dear Giuseppe, as my health does not allow me to honor Sir Holmes' invitation to go to Lord Mortimer's, I should be grateful if you would sit at a conference on my behalf. Naturally, you will give my thanks to your host. We read that already, didn't we? We read that already, but it didn't have the PS. Do not use your personal stamp when writing to me. Instead, use the one with my motto on it. Okay, so what's his motto? What's his personal motto? Shit gets nuts. Yeah, you did. You did tell me. So is the EHHBCF his motto? Yeah. Yeah, it says it right here. So I guess that's what I'm going with? Let me choose the contents
Right.
of the letter.
Well, let's start writing.
Okay.
Lord Mortimer asked me to discredit Sir Gregory and to announce Piaggi's final vote in his favor. As an introduction, Your Holiness, thank you for your trust.
Whoa! Thank you for your trust. Oh, no. No! If I'd had 2 choices, it would be like, okay, I'll just discredit home, but now I could do both? Okay. The question becomes, right, like, I mean, part of me is like, I want to discredit both, right, Viking? Like, part of me is just leaning in that direction. But equally, do I want to piss off all the demons? Can my sister wife and I just leave and run away? Like... Alright, let's try and think through the consequences of our actions. If I discredit both, does that potentially leave the church in charge? Is my wonder here. Like, the monarchy is already kind of the church, and oh god, there's so much. There's so much braining to do. Okay, if I'm choosing between the 2 of them, Mortimer at least wants people to progress, even if it's for the wrong reasons.
It turns out, now that I'm here, that I find Lord Mortimer's projects
like
grant
my
us many
choices.
more advantages
I don't like
in
any
comparison to what Sir
choices.
Gregory had suggested. We are talking about the future of the Holy See. There. That should be enough to justify the change of vote.
And that's the thing. You got it right on the head there, Viking. The unforeseen events don't get me wrong, if I was just doing a chaos playthrough, I'd be going for that because I'd like to see what happens. But, God. Right,
There's a kind of code composed of 6 letters that they always write under the dates of their correspondence. According to Mortimer, it's got something to do with Piaggi's tattoo. I guess I'll have to write one for today's date. Now, ideally, it'd be better to do without it, but I'm going to need to be extremely clever here.
No, you want me to be
Today,
clever?
the date is 24/01/1793.
I don't know how to code. You want me to code? Okay, so I gotta do letters. So 21. Can I... How? Well, 2 is J. 2, 4. Is there a 4 here anywhere? I don't know what the 4 is because I can't see any of the other letters right now. Unless I'm looking at my hand, but I don't think I am. Hey Rob, could I trouble you to fill up my water again for me?
Yeah.
2 is J. 01 is EH. So it's J something EH. 1793. EHHBCF. So 2 is J.
Today, the date is 24/01/1793.
Okay. I have to just pick a random one here. So let's process of elimination this shit. EH. I'm gonna go with here again and see what we don't have. So on that page there is a J, there's an H, there's an F, there is no I. It might be I. And let's have a look at this one as well. There's a B, there's a C, there's no D. So I'm picking here. I've got to pick because I can't just go back and look at the other page. Then again, 4. Because if I'm kind of trying to figure this out as well. So, yeah, this I am also confused. Which is not the worst thing in the world. Oh, it's alright, I want to figure it out for myself anyway, Viking. Okay. I'm going to pick D.
Today, the date is 24/01/1793.
And then it'll be EH.
Today, the date is 24/01/1793.
H.
Today, the date is 24/01/1793.
And then H, B, C, F.
Today, the date is
24/01/1793. Ah, hang on a minute. Let's just... No.
I could pretend that the code got erased during the voyage, as if the letter arrived in really bad condition. That would be perfectly
just do
understandable
that!
given that it's traveled across the seas, right?
Let's just do that! Okay, I noticed something about this, let's just
In
look.
one of the letters, the Pope asked Piaggi to change
Yeah.
and to stop using his
Pope
personal
wanted his
stamp.
own use.
He asked him to use the one with the Pope's motto on it.
Which is that one? Apparently I know
And I
that.
remember that. Flore in Domo Domini.
Okay, Floro in Domo Domini. Pardon me?
Giustizia, misericordia e humiltà. Boy, I Gotta brush up my foreign languages.
Back.
On it is written, Flore in Domo Domini.
That one. Use this one. I'm so glad I went with subterfuge. Because that made that so much easier. Because there was only the one letter that I wasn't sure about, to be fair.
Your Eminence, all ready to send... What's he doing here?
Damn it. That's all I need.
He's having
Don't
a nap.
worry,
He's got
he
a
can't
bloody
hear us.
stump.
What do you mean he can't hear us? What's going on here, Piaggi?
3? Yeah, I was gonna say, that's kind of what I went with. He's passed out. Look
Calm
at his
down,
hand.
my
Blood
friend.
loss.
The poor boy has just passed out. We were talking about this and that when suddenly he fainted. Keeled over, just like that.
Huh, really? What a weakling. I wonder what Mortimer sees in him.
Dude got
knows?
his hand chopped
I
off,
was
sir.
about to fetch someone to take care of him. Would you care to go?
There he is. And there he stays. The perfect opportunity.
Oh,
What do you mean?
It's been a while now that I've been hoping for a chance to get rid of
You
him.
dirty fucker.
No, listen, my son. This is all getting out of hand.
Hogwash! I don't trust him
Well,
in the
we're gonna have to
slightest.
kneecap him.
Why not?
Can you keep a secret?
Of course.
Of course, my son. Would you like to tell me under the confidentiality of confession?
Ah, don't talk rubbish. I don't trust the little runt because he is Mortimer's son.
No.
Would you believe it?
How does he know?
Dear God, how is that possible? I am flabbergasted.
We've wasted enough time. What
Once
if
again,
he
my
wakes
ghost
up?
is flabbered.
If you don't want to get your hands dirty, just turn away and leave everything to me.
This is not a decision to be taken lightly.
You're defending him now.
What are you talking about? Of course not.
He's made you change sides, hasn't he?
Absolutely not. Can I not? Oh, I can't use another thing again? Okay. Oh, it's still going.
The slime bag. He works for Mortimer.
Okay.
Good thing I already tried to warn
Okay.
Gregory.
Yeah, let's go with this one. Home will be against it.
I am certain that Sir Gregory would be opposed.
You know nothing. I know Sir Gregory better
That's
than...
against the rules of the conference, Monsieur von Volna. I refuse to go against Sir Gregory.
Right.
Monsieur von Volna, I always act in the best interest of all. I assure you.
Everyone's entitled to an opinion.
You must have lost your mind to want to take such an extreme course of action.
No one's asking you to help me do it. He is capable of reporting me to Sir Gregory. I'm really risking my neck.
You sure are. What if I report you to the king? No.
I'm warning you, if you continue, I will inform Lord Mortimer.
I'm not afraid of Mortimer. It's
But
Sir
you were!
Gregory I serve.
Your head said you were!
If you commit a murder, I will report you directly to King Frederick.
I fear nothing, imbecile.
Damn it!
The king is my friend. He will never believe you. Listen carefully, Piaggi. If you say anything, you'll be the one they find
Kick
dead
him in the
your
nuts!
bed. Huh? Now, just turn around and let me handle this.
Sir, what a proposition. Ah!
Don't touch him!
Old man
my
punch!
I don't know what the two of you are up to, but I'll find out sooner or later.
Right. Time for me to get back into my body.
Okay. So home pancakes and makeup face is okay with me dying. So I think I've chosen the right choice then.
Right.
I think I chose
Just
my choice
stand
right.
there, Louis. Mortimer's waiting for you in the Red Salon.
Okay, red salon, red salon. God, tense. Oh, it was that. I thought I saw a thing. That was really close. I actually thought I had completely failed it and was about to die. Would that have ended the playthrough quick? Alright, red room. Red room! Alright, we go on this way. I think this is where we're going. I think this is how we get to the red room, isn't it? I no longer know. That is not the red room. I'm just gonna run around. I'm just gonna run around and wait till I get there. That's the conference room. It's a great big circle. I'll get there eventually. Which way is it? This is the library, right? No? This is... Okay, this is the gallery. Which means then it's the library, and then it's... Oh my god, I don't know. I'm just gonna keep running, and it'll be right or wrong. I should have gone the other way, clearly. Yes, this is the library. Now, I'm just gonna do this, and get myself some more points back there, because there's a chance I'm gonna need them. Just in case, you know? Here we go, red room. God, Lynch is having a field day here.
All right. I've retrieved everything.
Father? Not do much about the father? Can I... Hello? Hey! Hey! Okay.
So, Louis, what was your first
A
time
bit
like?
personal, Father.
Bewildering, isn't it?
Here's your letter. I have to admit, the experience was utterly amazing.
Come, tell me more.
I can't wait for next time. Oh my god. I had to do it twice. I almost threw up. But no difficulty. Look, everyone's first time, you know, they're always excited for the next time. Oh my god. I don't know if this is all intentional or not, to be honest. Alright, no difficulty? No, I'm not going to say that. He's going to see right through that.
To tell you the truth, I didn't make it through the first time.
Well, that's quite normal on the first try. But you did it.
Pancakes and makeup face.
Gregory, what can I do for you?
I've just come to make sure dear Louis has all the information he needs.
Needs for what?
You are free to make your own choices, William. I would like the same for him, too.
There's nothing I want more, Gregory.
Your schemes will lead to your demise, brother. Don't involve Louis. He has nothing to do with all this. The end of the conference approaches, and this masquerade will soon be torn asunder. Don't drag him down with you in your disgrace.
Oh, ye of little faith.
On the contrary, brother, Louis has just entered the family. Give him a chance to find his place.
His place?
What do you mean?
What place is that?
At the end of a leash, like all the
God
others.
damn
Don't
you,
listen
no.
to him. He's angry with our father.
And with good reason. He governs us in the same way he governs humanity. Through fear and submission.
Same old tune. When will you understand that it's necessary to impose order for things to move forward properly?
You are under his thumb and proud of it. Open your eyes, for crying out loud. His whole system has become outdated, and he's too old to see it. He will lead us to our demise.
Here he goes with another of his grand speeches. William has always been fond of staging big scenes. It's his theatrical side.
Say nothing.
How dare you? You are blind, brother. Even if the evidence bit you on the nose, you still wouldn't see it. I feel sorry for you.
Don't you
Tea
even
is
think
drunk
about
hot
it, sir.
or not at all, William? When will you learn? It's too bitter. You shouldn't let it brew so long.
I knew you'd be coming along. You are so predictable.
He's
Methodical, I would say. Things must be accomplished in the right
He's
order
done
if we
something.
want the world to keep turning as it does.
Oh, I've got no essences left. So that's questioning. Oh god, I don't remember what he is immune to and what he's not immune to.
You came here to warn me, sir.
No, to advise you.
Advise me against my father. Why?
I think you are capable of deciding for...
You haven't answered my question. Why warn me against my father? What are you afraid he will do to me?
Well, I wouldn't want him to lead you into... I don't know what absurd adventure in which...
You act as though I were in danger.
I agree with Louis, Gregory. You're trying to pass me off as a villain about to devour him.
That's not funny, William. I won't let him follow you.
You see, Louis? Gregory came here to make you change your mind.
I'm
It's time for
questioning my
things to change.
decisions.
I acknowledge Father has done many good things for humanity, but his time is over, and now he must pass on the torch.
That's enough. There, Louis. That's the pathetic example your father has to offer. I really am sorry about what happened to you.
Pathetic.
You don't know our family yet. We can't have given you a very good impression, but bear in mind that we are all against William's project.
On the contrary.
If he insists on going through with it, we will have no other choice than to intervene by force. Consequently, my dear Louis, you're going to have to choose sides.
I already kind of did.
I would much rather have met you in different circumstances.
There you are, Louis. See what happens when you don't follow their orders to the letter.
Louis, I'm afraid the time to decide is now.
Why right now? Am I going to get pushed off something if I don't give you the right answer?
If you follow William, he will drag you down with him. If,
I think he
on the
has
other
been
hand, you
poisoned.
support
I don't
me,
know if it'll do
I
anything.
can assure you that nothing will happen to you. You won't be blamed for your father's errors.
Ah, the masks are off. I offer you liberty. He obliges you to choose, and shamelessly asks you to betray your own father. That is their true face.
Right. Before I answer, well, I'd better think it over very carefully. Do I intend to embrace my demon nature and take my place on the chessboard? Do I stay out of it and do my utmost to stop them? Or do I renounce my nature and do all I can to stay human?
Renounce your nature and... oh god, okay. Again, the consequences of these decisions are... Like, it's one choice, but it's one choice that is actually quite difficult to make, sheerly because I have no context for what will come of said choice. Either way, I feel much more inclined to say that I'm mankind. That's how he's lived his entire life.
I was born a man. I grew up as such. Finding out that I'm a demon makes no difference. I refuse to let them manipulate humanity the way they do. They're gonna ask me to choose between them.
Yeah.
I'll just have to go with the lesser evil of the two.
And that's kind of how I
But
feel.
they better not count on me to keep my word. I'll bring them all down.
Yeah, choose between the
So?
lesser of the two evils is basically what I think as well.
What do you choose, Louis?
I shall follow my father, Sir Gregory.
Very well. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Please, don't take offense, but I just can't turn my back on him. That said, if he turns his back on me,
Yeah.
I won't be slow in sticking a dagger between his shoulder blades.
It's time we finished what we started, brother. The final vote of the conference over the acquisition of Louisiana will take place in a few hours. I propose you gather your troops and prepare to close the debate.
That's precisely what I was going to suggest.
Come, follow me. It's time for us to get ready.
To get ready for what? I tell you what, it's quite a big episode, isn't it? Like, so much has happened.
Do you really think we have a chance of winning?
A chance? You don't know me very well, Louis.
That's true,
We
I
are
don't.
going to win.
But it only takes one person to vote against us, and we'll have lost.
That's true. That's why none of them will. Why? Because I have an asset that they do not.
Which is?
You.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's me, apparently.
My friends, prepare yourselves. The conference is about to resume. The time has come to lay down all our cards.
Alright. Okay. Next. Alright, let's get... Oh god, let's get some more subterfuges. Maybe another questioning and another psychology. They seem to be my biggest strengths. Actually, can I take that off there so I can finish that up? Get that up to level 3 because the subterfuges have saved me a lot. They've saved me a lot over this time. Okay, beautiful. We finished. We finished the episode. Made it too hard for myself. We'll worry about it in a minute because I'm just going to wrap up now anyway, so we can fix it in a sec. And that way you can test all you need to. Right, let me skip that because that means that next Wednesday we'll be coming to the final episode and we will see what the consequences of all of the actions and choices are. I have no idea where any of it's going to take us. I honest to God have no clue where we're going to end up going with it because it's such a journey and there's so much to it.